marquee. Movie got shooter got, yeah, meet at the marquee. Whoa. Fast car, whoa. It go a mile a minute. No, movie got signed to living. Yeah, you know it's time for cinema. Yeah. Bitch, what's a cinnamon? Tell your partner cinnamon. Bitch, what's a movie man? MP40 doing man. Tell him keep it cinema. Tell him keep it cinema.
Movie guys on deck, movie guys on set. Boy, we can set the stage and shoot it out for real, but I ain't seen an IP yet. Wait, box with us, it'd be a last fight. Going Jim Carrey with the mask like. I've been making movies since a past life. Everybody asking what is that like? Last critic in the fast clinic. Bag on me, but it stacks in it. Me and Quad going cinema from the intro until the last minute. Super Saiyan, I don't have limits. Run the game like the Flash with it. Get fly, get the money, then run it back. That's the last tenant. Movie guys on your screen, make the fans all scream. Your girl came through, said she wanna join the scene. X-rated Maxine, pitch black, got the vision still. Making moves, have to sit them still. Beef with us, you better be for real. Either cut the check or I'ma clutch it still.
Cut the malarkey, that pistol get sparky. Movie got shooter got, yeah, meet at the marquee. Fast car, it go a mile a minute. Movie got signed to living. You know it's time for cinema, whoa.
If you make a shirt with that, I will cop. Or we should get do we sell shirts of Blaze?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm still mad that the shirt that I bought, my neighbor stole it because it went to their address and they just kept it.
Yeah. Say, hey, yo, you know that's against the law, right? I need that.
Well, I had no proof that I just remember I saw a package in front of their door, but I didn't think it was mine. I'm just like, oh, they just ain't picking up their package. And then one day I looked at the shipping label. It was the number next to my apartment. So the website fucked my address up when I put it in. I guess it auto corrected or something. And so it went to their address, and then they just kept it. And I knocked on the door, nobody answered. Knocked on it the next day, nobody answered. So I was like, these niggas just.
They don't even know what it
Nigga,
is.
that was
And
like
they kept
$30.
that shit.
Nigga. I know they definitely looked at that shirt like, what the fuck? They probably used it as a sleeper shirt.
I don't know. The office man just picked it up and brought it inside. And then
Nah, because I went to the office. No packages were. And that's the thing. Usually packages go to the room or they go to your mailbox. They brought this shit to her door. So it's random. Some packages they'll bring to the door, even though we have a mail room and a
No,
mailbox.
I was just about to ask you that. They don't got the Amazon
like
lockers.
When I was at that
Like-
apartment, yeah, they do. But when I was at the apartment, it seemed like it was rare for people to get shit put. It had to be like big shit. But me and my girl ordered some big shit one time, and they still brought it up 3 flights of stairs to our door. So it was random.
They must not have access to it because I remember
Yeah, some people.
they would never have it, and I would have to let them in.
Yeah, sometimes I guess they can't get in that room or the personnel ain't there to do it.
It'd be crazy the person,
Yeah.
your neighbor who stole your shirt, they watch the podcast.
And they're like, let me look this shit up.
Hey guys, you know what's crazy?
What's that?
We're live.
Hey,
hey,
BT said he want to come in and review Novocaine when we get to it. Don't let me forget.
All right, but hey guys, we're back.
Ah, yeah.
Movie guys, episode 55. I believe. Episode 55. We haven't had a show in a while.
55 episodes.
We haven't had a show in a while. It's been like 2 weeks, man. That's all I'm gonna say about
Who
that.
fault
man.
is that?
You know, niggas acting like they outside. You know, niggas want to take trips. You know, see other men. You know, so you know, members is unavailable. Then you know, some of us been dealing with sickness. You know, lately my stomach been fucked up. I was throwing up this morning. I was supposed to go see Novocaine this morning or this afternoon. I canceled it. I just wasn't feeling good. So I'm gonna be real, man. I haven't seen a movie in a while, man. It's been like 2 weeks.
Feeling good enough to put that Assassin's Creed Shadows though, nigga.
Hey.
Yeah, I heard that you was playing that shit all day. Somebody told me.
Yeah.
You know, it's
So what's the deal? What's really
going
going on?
Sacrifices had to be made. Sacrifices had to be made.
Sacrifice. So it's all you. Your belly wasn't hurt, nigga. You really just wanted to play Assassin's Creed, nigga.
Nigga, I threw up this morning. I dead ass threw up.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, y'all. Is the stream fucking up? It says YouTube giving me an error message. What the hell?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, let me check the level.
Where Tyrek go? He was just in there.
Let me know if the stream. Let me know if the stream is fucking up, y'all. YouTube's telling me it's
Stream
fucking
is still up and good.
All right.
At least on my end. But
Um,
Blue Hulk said audio is low as fuck.
whose
For
audio?
everybody or just a specific
Which
person?
one? Whose audio is low?
Yeah, Blue Hulk. Is it all of us? Is it just one of us?
Testing, testing, testing.
Let us know, man. Let us know.
Oh, Tourette's eating a happy ending, Alex.
I told him to go get one. Hell.
But anyway,
Hell.
I haven't seen no movies in a while. But don't worry. Um, Mafia Quad has seen 50 films in the last 2 weeks.
Fuck.
Saint Alex, Red Pig, they seen movies. Tyrek, he don't watch movies no more. I don't know why he's still around. But yeah, man, we got a lot of reviews for y'all. So it being that it's been 2 weeks, we got a lot of reviews. We're gonna keep it real light on topics. I only have 2 topics I want to touch on. Other than that, we're gonna stick to the reviews, give y'all a good show, and then we're gonna get the fuck up out of here. So
Yeah,
we can
got
enjoy
couple games tonight.
we can enjoy our weekend. I hope y'all enjoy y'all weekend too. It's Friday. Y'all ain't got no job, but y'all here with us, and we appreciate y'all.
You did.
So that being said, let's start with the intros. It's been a while, man. Let's go ahead and start with Saint, man. How you been, Saint?
Yes, sir, man. We back at it like a crack at it, man. And I gotta give a shout out to Big Mafia for coming on Delayed Takes last week, man.
Yes,
It's
sir.
a good show. And I'm happy to be here, man. Let's talk about these movies.
Yes, sir. Real quick, shout out to Waterboy in the chat. He got ran out the Discord by Mafia Quad. Salute, Mafia.
I literally did nothing to that man but text dot dot
Nigga said
dot.
salute.
Listen, Waterboy, don't let him run you out, bro. You always welcome back. Hopefully, we get you on the show when you get your PC together. We'd love to have you still. Salute. Speaking of Mafia, go ahead, Mafia, with your intro.
What's good, everybody? It's good to be back. We here. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode today, and let's get cinema.
Hey, yo, Mafia, call you being a bully, nigga. What's going on, man?
Bruh, he literally asked a question. I responded. He got upset, and I just responded dot dot dot, and he just lost his shit.
What was the question?
He
He was
asked if you
asking
was
me
keeping
how
the
was
cinema.
no, he was asking me about Black Bag. I gave him my
Oh.
honest opinion, and he lost his shit.
Oh.
Fuck.
That's funny.
Red Pig, how you doing this Friday?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Pretty good. Kind of sleepy. Kind of want to play Assassin's Creed. It's been a busy week.
Salute. Did you have to work today?
Yeah, I got
Uh,
off early, but then I had to go on a tour. Had to go to the movies. So you know what they need to do? AMC need to team up with Klarna, nigga. We should be able to put these concessions on Klarna, nigga.
That's a good point.
I think that's the next big move.
Bro, when I went to go see
You're not
Nosferatu
lying.
with my little brother and his friend, I spent
Ooh,
$80. I spent $80 on
$80
Ooh.
bro, cause them little two niggas talking about
They
yeah.
suck your
Can,
dick at the
they talking
counter,
about can I get a milkshake? Can I get the chicken fingers? I'm like,
Hold on,
damn,
your
nigga.
nephew
And
Chop?
you didn't tell them no. Give whatever you want.
Hey
That's what you
man,
said,
I
huh?
was feeling generous. I had just hit a parlay the night before. I was feeling generous.
Oh yeah, you had
Fuck
that.
no.
Fine.
Hell
But
no.
but
I
yeah,
don't
them
give a
them
fuck
two
if I
little
hit a
niggas ran me up
fucking
$80.
Jackpot.
Yeah, they did $80.
Hell no.
80 at the movies is crazy.
Ate it
Hell
exactly.
yeah.
I told the
Uh,
other little nigga mama,
Niggas
"Hey,
is-
give me some money. Tripping.
nah, man. I try to. I'm generous. Um,
Damn.
and Alex, last but not least, how you doing, brother?
Hey man, how's it going, bro? It's Elder Barger stunt double.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we back live in effect. Shout out if you on Twitter, check out the new lyric video for me and Wontons. What's up with Jiggy Foods mixtape on the way? We're
Mm.
gonna have some special features coming that way, so follow me at Big Greasy Ebony on Twitter. No, I think I'm prenup dick now. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you are prenup dick.
Um,
And you
Yeah.
private
Severance.
too.
Yeah,
Hey man,
after
niggas
that,
just lurking.
after
You
that,
gotta,
after that
yeah.
thing, yeah, I had to
Oh,
go ahead and
yeah.
put that shit on private, boy.
Oh.
If you know, you know. Beat the case. We thinking about getting into TV shows. If you haven't seen Severance, that new finale is out.
Woo!
Still a debated topic amongst the movie guys, but we might potentially start reviewing TV shows if they big enough and if we all watch them. So, stay
Speak on
tuned
it.
for that. And also, movie guys shorts on the way. I'm currently editing it right now. We're gonna try to give you guys more content in the smaller formats throughout the week, so that you're not just waiting. We're not trying to be an AGS live where you only see us once a week, if that. So we're gonna try to give y'all some more smaller forms of media. Hopefully, I can have that up tonight or tomorrow. What else? What else? And cop a movie guys t-shirt. By the way, I'm gonna go buy me a movie guys t-shirt right now. Why not just talk the talk, but walk the walk? I'm gonna go buy me a t-shirt on Solid Cast right now.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Go to
Fire.
solidcastshop.com. Check out the Movie Guys merch. Salute to Blaze 4K for hosting the Movie Guys merch. It
And
is
copy
still
some Solid
available.
Cast gear too.
Yeah, so shout out to Solid Cast. Go check them out.
Well, never mind.
I put the shit on the screen. Y'all can see the logo on the merch. Fire. It come in any color you want. Any color you want.
Is it in the bio?
Does it come in off white?
Yeah, I'm gonna post the link, and I just posted the image on the screen too.
If it comes in off white, next time we link up, movie guys, I need us to all have a movie guy shirt.
You know what's cool? If you're not signed in on YouTube, and you just search up Movie Guys, we are the sixth video that shows up. The Movie Guys episode 1,
Fire.
2022 recap.
Fire.
Fire.
Damn, I gotta find the link to the damn merch. Say, do I? What's up with Jiggy Foods?
Damn, we've
I need
collectively.
to cop that hat.
Oh, one time, your channel collectively's had 24,000 views. Fire.
Fire.
Yes, sir.
First of all, it's our channel. It's our channel.
Well, you was pop. You was a prime
It's
time
my
star.
game.
You feel me?
All right. Link is in the chat to the merch. Go ahead and fuck with that. I'm gonna post it in the Discord too. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and get to the topics real quick. Like I said, I only got a couple, and then we're gonna do a lot of reviews for y'all. So, first things first. This is actually kind of what's the word I'm looking for? I guess the timing is appropriate on this since we've recently got some news on this man, and he's been in kind of the media a lot lately. Jonathan Majors. Jonathan Majors. As y'all know, he's still going through his situation with the domestic violence case and everything. He's still technically blackballed by Hollywood. But there's a lot of people that support him. A lot of people still support the man. They want to see him back in action. They feel that he was, misjudged and things were taken out of context. And, a lot of people want to see him back. So, that being said, Michael B. Jordan has recently stated that he wants to make Creed 4 and he wants to bring it Jonathan Majors back for Creed 4. A lot of mixed reception on this, obviously, but I'm gonna let y'all speak on this. But me personally, I'm all for it. Creed 3 was great. Jonathan Majors was great in it. And again, I feel like, did he do something wrong? Sure. But the way that they're treating him, I think, is completely over exaggerated, especially when you look at all the context, especially when you look at the video footage of the woman chasing him and him running. They're kind of painting a narrative that's not really true. And not only that, Hollywood is known for giving people second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth chances. Some of your favorite celebrities have really terrible shit that they've done in their past. Way worse than what Jonathan Majors has, done. So that being said,
they brought that up in the Breakfast Club interview today.
Yeah, he did an interview at
Majors
Breakfast
was
Club. He has a new movie out this week. Coincidentally, earlier the week before his movie came out, they leaked some audio of him saying that he aggressed his girlfriend. The audio is from 2022, but they just now putting it out right before his movie comes out, conveniently.
And apparently the audio was played in court, so yeah.
Yeah, so long story short, I just want your thoughts. How do y'all feel about what's going on with Jonathan Majors? And do y'all think, would y'all want to see him back for Creed 4 or potentially even Marvel? Would y'all want to see him back?
Yeah, I'm going to still support him. It is what it is. He's still human at the end of the day.
I don't want to see
go
it.
ahead.
Creed 3 was already good. They don't need to fuck that up. I do want to see him back in Marvel, or at least in some capacity of bigger films.
That shit.
He seems to. Well, I don't mean like it's a full on like movies. I just think if they doing the whole Secret Wars thing, I don't see why not. You can give him on screen for 5 minutes.
I don't know if you peeped it.
At
They
least kill him
kind of
off.
like just like forgot that anything happened with him happened or existed. I ain't heard them bring up him
No,
Kane in
no.
a minute.
There's still ways they can do that because we talked about it on the pod before. He was supposed to be the Beyonder. That was a whole like thing with Ant-Man 3, the ending and how he went into a fucking engine. And he still had the Council of Kings, and there's rumors that um like it was pitched that they were gonna kill him off with
Doom.
Doctor Doom. So they could have easily did it like a 1 minute little thing. They don't even gotta have him talking or nothing. Use his fucking likeness or something. But
I don't know.
it
If
is
I
what
was,
it is, man. He owned up to his mistakes. At least he seems remorseful about it. And he's called out the bullshit where it's like, nah, I have receipts that half of the allegations didn't happen, like the whole Yale situation. So it is what it is, man.
I feel like it's tricky, man. It's tricky when you get into abusive relationships, not even on a celebrity level, but just in general. When he says that, oh, I aggressed you, and I'm guessing she admitted to doing stuff to him or whatever the fuck. We'll never really
Yeah.
know. They both probably won't admit just how much they were aggressing one another. It's tricky, bro, because you should keep your hands to yourself regardless. That's common sense. Um, it's hard trying to because like to Saint's point, we saw him getting chased around the block, right? Imagine what they're doing when ain't no public eye on him. She might
Yeah.
be hitting the shit out of him, and then he pushes her once, and with his strength, the fact that he even pushed her hard enough to get off of him could have bruised her. He could have been beating her
Yeah.
ass, and she like, yo, get the fuck off me. We don't know what the power. I mean, as a man, the power dynamic, unless she's trying to kill you, you need to remove yourself. That's common sense. Now,
Yeah.
when we remove ourselves from the day to day human interactions of a relationship, I'm not looking at him as somebody that has to be kicked out of Hollywood because, like I said, I mean, like y'all said, people have shit on their jacket all day. Everyone has shit in their closet. Everybody got dirt on their outfit. Everyone has done something. So, are we gonna start playing the politics of, well, your offense wasn't as bad. Oh, well, you have rape allegations, but it settled out in court, or NDAs, whatever. Or, oh, you killed somebody while you were drunk driving, but like what are we doing? Take it for what it is. Much like our music, we listen to murderers, we listen to sexual assaulters. What's the word? What's the
Mm-hmm.
word I'm looking for? Um, Sexual deviants. We listen to people that we made jokes of artists who beat their wives. Ike Turner has been a meme for X amount of years. You know what I mean? Or when the women beat on the niggas or pour hot grits on the face or whatever the fuck. We make light of poor situations and we remove our agency from it once it becomes a celebrity. So people acting like I can't see it because he like nigga, shut up. You don't really give a fuck. You just want something to feel like you're morally upright when you probably have done shit or do shit now, currently. Or like I
Facts.
always say, you probably
Right.
have somebody in your family who has beat on somebody, assaulted somebody, sexually assaulted somebody. Everyone got shit that they've done. Now
Facts.
that's not to say that that absolves anyone from consequences, but to say that to say that whatever the fuck they had, he did his time in court. Whatever their punishment was, he served it. You niggas listen to Chris Brown, so
Mm.
And that's why a lot
I
of
feel like
people don't
who am
like
I to sit here and say I'm not gonna support because of that action when
Yeah.
and that's why a lot of people don't like cancel culture because it's kind of some bullshit. You think about it. Somebody does one thing and you try to like completely shut them out forever as if
Yeah.
people can't redeem themselves, people can't come back from stuff, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the one thing that's kind of fucked up about cancel culture. Now, I think it does depend on what they did,
of
but
course.
they're treating minor shit in minor is probably not the
Black
right
shit
word,
light.
but minor in comparison to some of the other shit people have done. They're
Yeah,
treating it like it's just some heinous shit. Like, oh, he can't come back from that. Like, it's ridiculous. So, that's just my
yeah.
take on it.
I mean, we know the optics of it, bro. We know the optics of it.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
I don't.
crazy because I had said that on the pod, but I said it in the wrong way. And then nigga Tarek said I'm going to hell for it.
You probably are.
Listen, I don't know if they'll bring him back from Marvel. It probably is not
Probably
going to
not.
happen.
They probably
But
was
as
saying about
far as
reboots
other
or something.
films,
Yeah,
it's
I wasn't gonna
that's
deal with them after that.
as far as other
Oh, he
films.
also
I
said,
think so.
Wani, he sent a cause Lauren on Breakfast Club asked him like what was their response to his letter because he wrote a letter to Marvel and Kevin Feige, and he said they just ghosted his ass, like no
Yeah,
response whatsoever.
yeah, I saw that. Which is funny because
Damn,
they brought back James Gunn.
they brought back
Josh
who?
James Gunn.
James
James
Gunn.
Gunn was nigga. They fired him because they put up tweets of him making pedophile jokes and shit, and then all the Guardians of the Galaxy cast members boycotted, so they brought him back.
Oh well, that's
Um,
why, nigga. Nobody boycotted for Jonathan Majors to come back.
exactly.
Yeah.
Um, that
Same
You
nigga
know,
with
Josh.
Jeremy
Jeremy.
That nigga
Renner,
Josh Brolin that played Thanos. You
Mm.
know,
woman beater.
he used to
Yeah.
be an alcoholic woman beater. You know, he's not that anymore, but he used to be. He had charges. You know what I'm saying?
And
So it's
Jeremy
just
Renner's worse though. He was on some hardcore shit where I don't even know how Disney like threw that under the rug because it's like, yo, he
yeah,
was damn near about to kill his wife.
I mean, we know what it is, bro. Some people, whoever their agents, whatever the fuck, they have somebody that's gonna get them the chance they need. You know what I'm saying? So Jonathan not only has his size going against him, so he doesn't have any empathy or sympathy about his situation. He's also black.
yep,
Right.
Yeah.
So
Maybe
yeah, man. We'll
James
see,
Gunn will
man.
reach out.
Hopefully,
hey, look,
I don't know.
y'all, listen, man. One, it's either gonna come sooner or later. We all go, we all gonna touch that fire, and you mess with that fucking milk. Hey, mess with that fucking milk.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Save yourself.
But yeah, man. So let's get to the next topic. This actually just came out like earlier today or earlier this evening. Um,
Oh.
we got an announcement that a new Texas Chainsaw film is in the works, and
Oh.
the director, the writer and director of Strange Darling, is in the running to make the film.
Oh shit,
I'm not mad at that.
that's fire.
So immediately,
Yeah.
two things about this. One, you hear Texas Chainsaw, immediately you go, "Oh shit, not again," because the last few been ass. But then you hear Strange Darling. Hey, if they get him to do it, that shit might be cinema. Strange Darling was fire. Was one of the highly underrated films of last year. Um,
Facts.
so, me personally, I would love to see his take on it. That's if he takes the job. I don't know. They said he's one of many to write and direct. So we'll see.
This
But
better
hopefully,
be
when
some
this come out,
fire.
we'll be able to get BT and E-Rock to review. You know, E-Rock, that's his favorite horror franchise. Is Texas Chainsaw. So, what y'all think though?
Yeah,
Y'all looking
they
forward to
gotta
it?
retire that boy.
I'm hopeful now since he's one of the names they're looking to get.
You know, funny enough, Alex, one of our first episodes we reviewed that Texas Chainsaw, that Netflix one.
Yeah, I know with the fucking Jacob Lattimore. Oh,
Didn't he do a dance at the end?
he probably did. I talked about him in my little short I'm upload tonight too. Fuck that nigga. He played in our face.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. So now that this is announced, I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to Resident Evil. Um, and
I
I'm
don't
not
know
gonna
about
lie,
the
y'all.
remake.
I think it might be time.
Yeah.
I think they can do a new Nightmare on Elm Street. It might be time. It might be time for that.
Ooh, now
Ooh.
that is a franchise I would be willing to see somebody experiment. See,
Isn't
I
the
think they
whole
could do a
issue
new one.
like
It's time.
isn't the whole issue like with legal issues or why we haven't got one yet?
I don't know. I haven't
what
heard
would the
anything
legal
about
issue
them.
be? Trademark?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I heard there were like legal issues, kind of like with Friday the 13th.
Oh yeah, we haven't got one of them in a long time
Yeah.
either.
They finally sorted that out, so the show should be in a well, no, they canceled the show. They're doing a movie, I think.
So wait,
Some
would you
weird
guys
shit.
want a Freddy movie or a Freddy series, kind of like how they did Chucky?
Give me the movie.
Movie.
It'll have better production, most likely. It'll be a succinct story.
Well, actually, since you said that, Mafia, I forgot they are doing a Friday the 13th series. It's gonna be on like Paramount, I think.
But due to like, okay, so I've heard that too, but I've heard different stories. So is it actually gonna be about Jason, or are they still trying to go like to like his family's origin?
I don't even know. I just know it's called
It
Crystal
was
Lake or
supposed to
something.
be following the mom, like the origins of it or some shit.
Okay, yeah, I heard something like that. And
Like
also,
it's two different projects. I don't know, so it's weird.
there is supposed to be a Halloween TV series.
That's still in the
Oh
works.
yeah.
Yeah, that's still in the works.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm good on Halloween for a minute. They done fucked it up.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
I've never liked Halloween.
Something wrong with you.
I like the OG, the
Never
very
have.
first one.
You don't like the first one?
I like
Fucked
the
it up.
first. Well, I'm gonna be real. I don't really care for the first one. I like the second one better.
Really?
It's
Yeah,
such a fire
second
movie
one.
to watch in the fall. You know, leaves is outside, it's cold. Yeah, it's a fire movie to throw on the TV.
The only one I really don't mess with is Halloween Ends.
Should do the.
Yeah, that shit ass. It's really just Halloween and the Halloween remake.
I like Halloween Kills. That was fire.
No, that was the one where they're chasing a midget, and I'm sorry, short person. I'm
No,
just
say
not
how you
doing it.
feel.
Hey,
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. That's all the topics I wrote down. I ain't gonna cut.
Fire.
We got 50 reviews for y'all boys. We gonna get these motherfucking
Alright.
reviews. So let's start with the joints we were supposed to do last week, or I'm sorry, last show before we postponed. Mickey 17. I think everybody in here saw this. Am I correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say real quick because I really don't have a review and I'm gonna explain why, and then I'm gonna let y'all speak on it. Mickey 17. This is the film directed by Bong Joon-ho, the director of Parasite, one of the best films of 2019. It actually won the Oscar for Best Picture 2019. This is his follow-up. The movie stars Robert Pattinson in a dual role. He plays basically two different characters. And it's like a sci-fi film, so it's different from Parasite. It's a sci-fi film, sci-fi comedy, really. So essentially, it says this is the synopsis. A disposable employee is sent on a human expedition to colonize the ice world Niflheim. After one iteration dies, a new body is regenerated with most of his memories intact. So basically, the synopsis is this guy signs up to go to space to basically be what they say a disposable employee. So they send him on these dangerous missions, and if and when he dies, they just clone him and put him back to work. And he retains, like they say, he retains most of his memories.
Yeah.
The main point of the movie is at one point they think he died, so they clone him, but then he makes it back to the ship and he realizes there's two versions of him now. And so they're kind of fighting for dominance. That's the most I'll say without spoilers. Now, this movie is actually based on a book, from what I understand. The book is called Mickey 7. It came out in 2022. First thing I'll say about this, I saw the film, but I really only saw half the film. Okay, so the night before I went to see this movie, I was up late. You know, we was in the Discord. I ain't go to bed till like 4 a.m. or some shit. I went to the movies the next day at 12. I made it through about half the film. Not even half. I'm lying. Was it half? It might have been half. I made it through about half the film. And then I knocked the fuck out. I was asleep in that damn theater. I was probably snoring. When I woke up, it was literally like 10 minutes before the movie ended. So I saw the first half and I saw the last 10 minutes. That's all I can tell y'all. Now, I'm not saying this to say the movie was boring. I honestly think I was just tired because I was up late and I didn't wake up until like 11 a.m. and I had to go to the movies at 12. So I think I was just tired, bro. I'm going to be real with you. That being said, the part of the movie that I did see, I enjoyed. I thought Robert Pattinson was great. He's a really great actor. The way that he changes up his voice and everything is really, really cool. He's probably one of the best at changing his voice as far as like actors in Hollywood. He's one of the best at it. It's so funny seeing him play different roles. Like, he's so goofy and awkward in this movie, but then like you watch Batman, he's fucking Batman. Like, he's just a really good actor, bro. He's so good. So I thought he was good. Initially, I enjoyed the stories as far as like the concept of him being cloned and everything like that. The movie is kind of wonky and it's kind of weird because there's like aliens and shit. So it's different. It's a little bit
Mm-hmm.
different. It has comedic elements. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I can't really say too much without spoiling. And to be honest, like I said, I didn't really see much of the movie anyway. But I do want to watch the movie again to like actually finish it. I just got to find time to do that. But from what I saw, I enjoyed it. I was just sleepy, so I'll say that. Now, some other people that seen the film in here, they might have some other opinions on what they saw. So we'll let them get to it. Um, why don't we start Red Pig? You saw this movie, right?
Uh, I did, man.
Why don't
Not
you
gonna lie.
explain? Why don't you explain to them why? Go ahead.
Went to see it for the pod. I wasn't really that interested in this movie to begin with. Bought my partner Karan with me. You know, first of all, already kind of pissy because they didn't have hot dogs. So there's that. I had to get
That's two
popcorn
times,
instead this
man.
time.
Nigga mad he couldn't
S
stuff nothing down his throat.
y-
God
the
damn.
the nerve of you,
The
nigga.
fuck?
You be stuffing them small ass pieces down your fucking throat, bitch. Uh,
What's worse, y'all? A slice of pizza or a weenie in your
a
esophagus?
slice, a slice.
Nigga had a weenie.
Bitch, you be
Nigga had a
what, nigga?
frown because he didn't have a
No,
weenie on his
no,
tongue.
no, 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 nigga,
Weenie,
bitch,
weenie, weenie, weenie.
bitch, you be stuffing down them little personal pans, bitch. They real personal to
And that's
you,
my
nigga.
fucking prerogative. That's my fucking prerogative.
Yeah,
Anyway, go on
bitch.
with your review.
Yeah. Anyway, like I was saying, this movie is like, okay. Well, oh my bad. Karan, he fell asleep he fell asleep before me, but I think he said I fell asleep. I don't remember. I think I did. Uh, but yeah, Karan thought this movie was ass. He gave it like a 4 out of 10. Me, I thought it was an okay sci-fi movie. Um, the first half of the movie, like Wonton said, is actually really good and interesting. But then the second half happened, and to me, it felt like it just lost its grip and it turned into another tedious sci-fi movie. Um, the movie to
Now, what
me,
made it tedious? The pacing, or
yeah, it's the pacing. It was just boring. Like the first half was so interesting. You see him like, first of all, it's world building too. Like the world is interesting as fuck. With the shit they got going on, and I don't want to spoil that, but that was interesting, and the experiments and the shit you see going on with him, and yeah, it's that's interesting. Then the second half of the movie, I can't spoil it now. I'm gonna spoil it. It just yeah, the movie to me it just lacked depth in the character development, and the storyline is actually really weak and shallow to me. Instead of focusing on meaningful themes, it felt like the movie was filled with like irrelevant details that like it was trying to be funny, and it wasn't, the jokes wasn't really hitting to me. Um for me, the whole thing. But I will say Robert Pattinson, he's pretty good in this movie. And this movie to me felt like a shitty, well, not shitty, felt like a poor remix of Starship Troopers, in my opinion,
really?
especially
Okay.
toward the end of the movie. Um, yeah, so uh, yeah, I get this movie a 6 out of 10. I forgot, it's like a dark comedy. Is it that when y'all say it? This
Yeah,
is
Yeah.
yeah, it is.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, it was okay. It was decent. The Trump shit that your boy, what's that nigga name? What's his
Mark
the Hulk?
Mark
Ruffalo.
Ruffalo.
Yeah, Mark Ruffalo. Yeah, the shit he was doing, it was cool. Um, it was actually kind of annoying, really. But yeah, so
What of how he was progressing the story, or
y- yeah, yeah, I wasn't too big of a fan of that. The ending fell flat for me as well. So yeah, this is a wait for stream, wait
It'll
for
be
them
on
to stream.
streaming in a few days.
Yeah.
I can go next.
Bro.
Oh yeah, I gave this movie a 6 out of 10.
Well, I might have the longest review. Anybody else got
Whoa,
any
whoa, whoa,
quick
whoa.
reviews?
Red Pig. You said 6 out of 10, brother.
6 out of 10. It was okay.
I agree with Red Pig on that one.
All right, my bad. Go ahead. Al.
Anybody else got a quick review? Cause mine probably gonna be long winded.
I'll go quick. I'll go quick. All right. So for me, the movie's not badly made. This is its structure is good, but it just wasn't interesting. I like the premise, but I really would want to see more like so when they first advertised the movie came off as more like a sci-fi action. So I kind of went in with the wrong expectations. But like you guys were saying, I do think what's his name? I can't remember the main character's name.
Mickey.
Mickey?
Vicky.
Mickey.
I mean his actual actor. His
Oh,
actor.
Robert Pattinson.
Oh,
Oh,
Robert
Robert
Pattinson.
Robert
Pattinson.
Oh,
Pattinson.
yeah, I'm about to say what the fuck.
I thought Robert Pattinson did a good job portraying different characters. That was real interesting. I also like Mark Ruffalo's Elon Musk Donald Trump character, and it had some good parts, but overall, it just couldn't hold my interest for a long period of time. I think if they were to spin a block, maybe not with the same characters, but the same premise, you could get something better with the sequel. But I'm gonna give this a 6 out of 10.
Fire.
Sheesh.
Now you know this bag is Mafia gives grades. He don't really give a number. That's how you know he ain't fucking this movie.
I didn't even notice that.
I guess I'll go next then. I will say I like the movie. I think it had some good visual shots. There was some kind of shaky CGI at the end, but that's just
Yeah.
me like nitpicking. Um, this movie is very narrative driven, and that's kind of disappointing. And I love narrative like movies, but it's a little bit disappointing because the trailer made it seem like it's gonna dive more into the sci-fi aspect of it. Like I thought it was gonna be like an action adventure film, if that makes sense.
Fact.
Um, the cast all had great chemistry. Ruffalo's character, like everybody said here on the panel, definitely inspired by Trump and Elon. He said it even in interviews, and you see that it's either gonna rub you the wrong way or it does exactly what he needs to do in this film, in my opinion. Because outsider Patterson, they were like the Ruffalo and him are the two best actors in this film, and were very entertaining. Um, the different Mickeys, their there was range shown because they were like totally different characters. I mean, like mannerisms and how they talk and everything. Um, I also forgot to say the sound and the mixing was utilized pretty good. I saw it in IMAX, and I think even for a home theater experience, you'll be satisfied on that end. Um, there was some good subliminal messaging throughout the film. No spoiler. I'll just say there's other film directors that have done the same thing. It might go over your head, but if you've seen certain films, you'll know what I'm talking about. Um, sorry, my negatives. That second half, the pacing is too damn slow. Like it's
Yeah.
really fucking bad. It drags out, and I'll say that's where I was kind of like, this movie's not worth the full price ticket, like an IMAX ticket. It's worth like a matinee or the Tuesday discounts. But that first half was really good because it has a lot of world building, and the biggest gripe to this film, the lore is more interesting than the actual plot itself.
Yep, that's what I said.
Um, yeah. Oh, and lastly, I would say the ending I actually like because a lot of films these days they leave you with more questions than it being answered, and they kind of like gave a good conclusion to like everything. Like you won't be questioning a lot at that end. Um, initially, I gave it a 75 out of 100, but
So
after like
7 out of 10.
some
I guess.
time with it, I gave it a 70. Like it's a good it's a okay film. It could have been better, and it's a little bit disappointing that it was more narrative than action. And when they did do the action, it didn't really move me. So I think it's at least worth watching on streaming or a matinee ticket. Definitely not worth the full price or a rental.
What's your rating again?
Alrighty, so um, I might have been the most disappointed about this film simply because the last film I had seen from Robert Pattinson was the Batman, I think, and before that, Tenet. So he was on a streak for me. Uh, unfortunately, this might have made me. This put a bad taste in my mouth. I'm not gonna lie. His
Oh.
voices weren't that charming to me. They felt forced. Like his one of his variants, like that angry snarl teeth growl he would do. That shit was not intimidating. That shit felt like Edward from Twilight. That was not. I didn't like that at all. He was like, "Oh, you're such a fucking bitch!" Like nasty ass tooth.
I'm gonna
nose
fucking kill
snarl.
him.
I'm gonna fucking kill him. Like, bro. I'm like, you could almost hear him shredding his vocal cords to even get that shit out. Very forced. I didn't really get it. The other character, he was so meek that his voice annoyed me. I gotta get back to her. I can't do it. Like, bro, both versions of him annoyed me the whole movie. So his character, I was disappointed. I mean, kudos for showing range and having to differentiate between literally two versions of yourself on the same screen. It wasn't nothing crazy to me. I've seen other people do it better. Mark Ruffalo's character, I think he did like y'all said, I think he played it well. His wife was a good. I think him and his wife were the best pairing in the whole film. She was on that nigga like they fucking real life. Like I mean, she was on that nigga shoulder, dick, face. I'm like, they got the best. They got better chemistry than the main character and his girl. Two big issues with this movie because I think y'all touched on some good stuff, but I'm gonna talk on the two big red flags with this movie. For one, this movie is like going to a 5-star dinner. No. This is a movie where you see, this is like the barbecue we had in Memphis. The reviews are glowing. They got the tag team undisputed intercontinental championship belt from SummerSlam for their sauces. Everything checks out. The Yelp reviews are great. The trailer looks fine. The cast is cool. The concept is cool. Everything looks cool. You get in there and the plates look clean. The forks are like, damn, this is a really good fork. I mean, look at these plates. And the tables aren't sticky. I mean, hey, this is going to be a good meal. That's how you feel going into this movie. That's what the first 30, 40 minutes of this movie felt like. You like, damn, we really about to get some sauce, some secret sauce. No. This movie is the epitome of getting your food and it being lukewarm and taking 45 minutes to get to the table. You only got one refill and he didn't even fill it all the way up to the top. That's what this movie was when it came to building the world. You have a movie where the idea is that a politician, oh, we're gonna go to the stars. Okay, cool. As your last ditch effort to win an election, or you lost an election, so this is how you're gonna get your revenge on taking the people with you and your followers. Anyway, cool. At some point in this movie, it turned from a political campaign to a sexual conquest of a new planet. So now you have this Aryan superiority of looks, as in saying we want to repopulate with people that look like us, beautiful people, a whole planet of beautiful people. And then it turned into a weird religious thing.
Exactly,
and then it
bro.
turned into like a militaristic, like Nazi commander. Like, bro, this
All over
movie
the
did
place.
not. This movie, the character that Mark Ruffalo played, they didn't really flesh out what the fuck he was like. I guess if you're, let me take a step back. If you're imitating Trump, then yes, it would make sense that your character wants to be all of the things. You want to be the religious cult leader. You want to be the pop star. You want to be the comedian. You want to be all of this. Literally on the ship, he had comedy shows. He had acting shows. He had music shows. He had his own television show on the ship. So I could see him saying, no, that was the point, is to give you a master of none, if you will, led by my wife, led by everyone around me, and I'm just the talking piece. Cool, I get that. But when it comes to the movie and the story and the plot line, you have places in this movie where there was a comment that they said other voyages, other planets. So, bitch, you mean to tell me, were there other conquests to other planets? Maybe I'm tripping. Did y'all hear that where they were saying that other voyages?
Yeah.
So it's like, why do we give a fuck about? I mean, I guess the movie is him. He's saying we found a new planet and we have this technology for the Expendables. Cool, that gives you the premise for your story. But I'm not saying they have to give us an intergalactic space odyssey, but at least put a little bit more weight in the reason why he wants to go off, other than a press release of saying, I'm gonna make up for the machine creating multiple clones by using it to populate a new planet. Like, it just felt like it was off of a whim. And it just, like, halfway through the movie, I told myself, oh, so I'm not really gonna get a cool backstory. Okay, cool. So what is Earth really like other than loan sharks chopping niggas up? Like, okay, cool. So it was just like I kind of had to accept the fact that my roles were already bitten into when they got to the table. I had to accept the fact that my plate was a little dirty, but I'm gonna eat on anyway because they didn't give me another plate. They ran out of dishes in the back. So like I said, we went in thinking this was gonna be a very star-studded, well, you know, defined storyline. It was cool. The other issue I had with this movie, no, my second issue kind of still ties in with the plot of the movie. The reason why it falls off for all of us, the reason why it hit a hard left on this film, is because it went from the character having a discovery of self and worth to a love triangle mixed with uh half-ass revenge story of a nigga that has been alive for 10 minutes. And like that's why I felt slow, because then it started to get into his girlfriend who really was just using him to fuck as a fuck toy. Like that's what the issue with this movie was. It's like they took a hard left in a direction that was not heavily pushed in the beginning. I don't mind a love interest, but don't make the love interest very shallow of I want two dicks in me at one time. That's what that love interest was.
Yeah.
I want two dicks in me at one time, and the bitch that I don't fuck with, you trying to fuck on my man.
Dr. Umar would be upset.
Man, I was just like, man, come. It had this glimmers of like, oh, that's why it was annoying. Like, it had concepts and glimmers of shit that could have been. Oh, third issue I had with it. You mean to tell me a random planet can come like this bitch knows? I mean, let me stop calling it the B word. Through whale noises, we can speak to vagina caterpillars. Okay. Now there's sentience with eyeballs, and we have sarcasm and humor. Like, what? Like, I just didn't like it. I didn't like the aliens. I didn't like the friend. 6 out of 10 is a perfect score for this movie. 6 out of 10 because they attempted. That's what you're getting 6 out of. You're getting 6 because you at least made me think it was gonna be something cool, and you tried. It just fell flat. T.
What's your rating out of 10?
Fair points.
Yeah, 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10.
Okay.
They said in the comments that Wani was gonna forget the our ratings.
Yeah, you be saying like, "Oh, I gave it a 6 out of 10." Once I was like, "Well, you didn't give it a rating, brother." Like, nigga, I literally just said.
Yeah. I mean, just hearing y'all say this is not surprising, because the funny part is, before I fell asleep, I was enjoying the movie, and then when I woke up for the last 10 minutes, was ass. I was like, what the fuck? So I'm actually not surprised to hear the movie wasn't that great. Yeah, it's just kind of unfortunate. This movie was kind of hyped up last year as being like one of the big releases of 2025, and
yeah, it was
kind of fizzled out. Didn't really hit the
I also think it's because they delayed it so many fucking times. It's like the magic was kind of wore out.
Just a world pussy.
All right, well, salute to Mickey 17. Y'all go check that out if you're interested. It's a Warner Brothers movie, so it'll probably be on HBO Max within the next couple of months.
Oh, in a few days.
It's a few days, actually.
Oh, really? Already? Damn.
Yeah. It didn't do well. It bombed.
Jesus.
They got paid already, but hey, it is what it is.
Well, let's go ahead and jump into Opus, and then we'll do Novocaine. Real quick, who all saw Opus?
I think it was Alex and I.
Oh, I saw Opus.
So Alex, Saint, and Mafia, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So let me do the synopsis real quick. So this film is starring Ayo Edebiri. She's the girl from The Bear. Good TV show if y'all haven't seen it. Let me read the synopsis. It says, a young writer travels to the remote compound of a legendary pop star who mysteriously disappeared 30 years ago. Surrounded by a cult of sycophants and intoxicated journalists, she soon finds herself in the middle of his twisted plan. Let's start with Mafia. What'd you think about Opus?
So, for anyone who really likes cult-like movies like this, I would say wait for streaming on this one. And why do I say that? So the movie starts out kind of interesting, but the biggest issue I have with it is instead of putting like a lot of emphasis on the whole cult aspect and what's going on with this cult and all its inner workings, the movie spends a lot of time focusing on this guy putting out this record because he hadn't put out like an album like what 20 years or something like that, and that really kind of killed it for me. It wasn't until like the halfway point of the movie that it started to pick back up again and it got interesting, but it wasn't good enough to save the movie. So I would say I'd probably give this a D.
Pause. Freaky frog.
Those some
Let me ask you
D's
though:
on that-
Is
on
this
that.
movie? Is it like a thriller? Is it horror? Like, what's the vibe? What's the genre?
You know the fucking vibe, nigga.
I guess you could,
Thriller?
yeah, thriller. After you get like to the second half of the movie, kind of becomes a thriller.
Yeah.
Well,
There's
go
nothing
ahead,
scary about that
Saint.
movie.
What you thought about it?
Since I'm actually really into true crimes, and I've been like kind of in the cult rabbit hole. I would say the depictions of cults was actually pretty on point. Um, Firstly, hold on, bro. I gotta say, Amber Mid Thunder still fine, so
Mhm.
that got some points right there.
That's the black girl.
No, she's Native
No,
American.
Native American. She
Which
was
one
in
was she?
Prey,
Oh,
the
the one that was
Predator
following her
movie.
in her room.
Oh yeah, she bad.
Yeah. The casting is pretty on point, bro. Like there's a lot of fucking actors from like the Killer of the Flower Moon. Um, there's some cameos in there, different music artists. The pacing was pretty steady. I didn't feel like there was any dull moments. There's a lot of symbolism, especially in like colors and different hidden shots. Malkovich, bro. Great actor, still does his thing. There's some scenes that are just outlandishly funny, and I don't know if it was like intentional or what, but my theater was fucking laughing. And there's one particular scene. I don't know if it was Wanton I was talking. It was somebody here I was talking to about it.
I think it was me because I fell asleep
Yeah,
before it happened.
yeah, it was you, Mafia. There's a certain scene, bro.
That one when he dancing.
Man, I need a fucking watch party, bro, ASAP.
You talking
The
about when he
movie
sucked
got
that dick?
served or something. Man, nah. It was the way that nigga Malkovich looked at the screen, bro. I fucking lost it. Like I was in tears. Like I need a watch party specifically for that scene. Ao's facial expressions was, I don't know if it like, it kind of feels like it was her being the audience, like kind of being like the point of view. Because it was a lot of scenes where you're going like, what the fuck? Like, what the hell? The journalist aspect of it, I think it was pretty decent. But the negatives, this is the same genre if you talk about films like Get Out, The Menu. Like you've seen it before, bro. Like it's nothing special or what these trailers make it out to be. Like it's nothing that's gonna blow your mind. It's the same old, same old. A lot of the characters are just unaware and just fucking stupid. Ao, she did good, but I'm sorry, her character was not interesting at all. Even by the end of the movie, I wasn't like, like it didn't do it for me. I would say wait to streaming. I gave it a 75. Just because I was entertained at the end of the day. But I can't recommend buying a movie ticket on this. Not in today's age of economy. So, yeah.
And what you
Anybody
thought,
else?
Alex?
Yeah, bro. We are in the post Midsummer hereditary world. I'm sorry, but every movie that tries to play on that cult shit, it will always be compared to Midsummer to me and Hereditary. There's no I can't not do it. They were just executed so well. This movie felt like This movie felt like if I said, "Hey, mom, I got a field trip. Can I have $20?" and she gave me 5. Like that's what this movie felt like. It felt cheap. It wasn't shot in a creative way. The first 5 minutes when they were at the office and they were having like the meeting or the round table, her at her desk and shit like that. I was like, hold on, okay, this might be a nice little hip little movie, but no, it falls off quick. The actors are all annoying. Because of this is one of those movies where they're so willfully ignorant. It's not even like a
Yes, bro.
It's not even funny. It's more like, oh, just go ahead and die. Hurry up and die. They don't really explain. I mean, they kind of explain it, but it's not really obvious as to why the fuck he's doing this. Well, let me take that back. I don't want to spoil it. He does explain it at the end of the movie. And there's like a twist and shit like that. But my issue that I had with this movie was because I came in not knowing anything. I didn't watch any trailers or anything. The first intro credit said that the music was made by The Dream. I was very excited. The Dream is in my top 5 R&B artists that are my favorite of all, like writers of all time to me. So when I saw that The Dream had written the music for this shit almost exclusively, like one other person, I said, "What the fuck did I walk into? I didn't know this." I was very excited.
Wait, like good music, Dream?
The Dream, like The Dream.
Like The Dream.
Yeah, the falsetto.
Really?
So, yeah, I mean, think about it. The movie had like 2 or 3 full out whole songs in the movie that they played from start to end.
Yeah.
So I was excited about that. This wasn't R&B. The music that this was like RuPaul, give me ass and then I give you more and then you tell me that you love me and we do it more. Like it's that like Vogue type, dance hall, like pop, shit like that where current day because I watched a lot of RuPaul Drag Race. The gay community exalts Cher, Madonna. It's like 3 or 4 artists that they feel like are God's gift to earth. And in this movie, that's what he was. He was the sex symbol. He was fluid. He could be gay. He could not be gay. It don't matter because it's him. He was like Prince, but white. And nigga had like 35 #1 hit record albums. Like they made him this like Drake / Michael Jackson / whatever the fuck, all in one. So the idea is that this nigga is so him. No matter what he does, they gonna go along with it until it's obvious. Like, oh wait, no, this isn't what I thought it was. So that's why they're so willfully ignorant. But to me, it's just his reasoning was just ass. Like the way I'm gonna mention one part of the movie where I felt like if they would have dug deeper into it, it would have been a little bit more rewarding. This movie had a situation where they gave you an insight into what this cult, or what they call themselves, levelists. They don't believe in a supreme good. They don't believe in a supreme bad. They believe that it's equal. So the same nigga that can save a life can also kill a life, and yeah, that's just what it is. It was like this weird neutral grounding as the way they see life. So there was a scene where this nigga was opening up clams. The process was called, they all get called to dig, I think is the word they use. And the idea was that he's going through like hundreds, maybe thousands of clams looking for a pearl. And while he's doing it, he's cutting himself. There's a scene where he literally jabs the knife all the way into his hand to where you see the blade sticking out from under his skin. And he just pulls it out, wraps his hand up, and he keeps digging. He keeps digging. And the idea was
you're digging in me.
Yeah, you're digging in me. The idea was that one pearl that you might get after 1,000 cuts, once you get it, you don't stop. You give the pearl and you keep digging. It was like a way to train themselves for you. You try so hard for this reward, and when you get it, nothing changes. So that, I guess it was like a metaphor for what it means to be a levelist. Like the reward is the same as the being let down that it didn't happen, I guess. But I feel like if they gave us more examples, that would have been cool. But no, it was babysitter, daddy daycare as people randomly just died because we just want them to die throughout the movie. Like this shit feel like a slapstick ass not Friday the 13th. It felt like a fucking Jason movie. Like, shit was stupid. The outfits was fire though. I'll give him that.
They kind of explain the kills though, like throughout the film.
I mean, yeah, but like I said, you could tell me. Well, I shot him. I shot him in the head because he said I had a big head in an interview, and then you go, "Oh, okay," or "Oh, I skinned him alive because he made fun of me because I stuffed my dog." Okay, but why are you killing niggas? Like, we okay?
Nigga
You
just
get,
petty.
yeah, like I get why you killed him. I 1 + 1 is 2. Nigga, why are we counting? Why are you killing niggas? Like, that's what my issue was. Like, it just didn't feel. It felt like they tried to make it all make sense in the last 5 minutes. I did not
agree on
like
that.
that. So again, we 2 for 6 tonight. Another 6 out of 10. Another 6 out of 10, bro. It's a mediocre cult film. That's what the hell it is.
That's that. Wait, Alex, what's your rating?
God damn it.
Yes, sir. Salute. I ain't gonna lie, man. I kind of wanted to see this movie, but bro, can we be real? Can we be real? I'm gonna say something, bro. Can we be real? 2024 was a great year for film. So far, 2025. This shit mid. This shit mid as hell, bro.
Mid.
And you know what's funny? People been asking me, Jack asking me, other people asking me, what are you guys looking forward to this year? If I'm being real, nothing. There's not a single fucking movie I'm looking forward to this year. You know what I'm looking
Jurassic
forward to?
World.
Hold on.
You know what I'm looking forward to this year? Fantastic Four. That's what I'm looking forward to. I don't. There's nothing coming out this year that I care about, bro. 2026 is so many bangers. There's so many bangers next year, but we in 2025, and it's just mid, man. But you know, I feel like we kind of do for that. Last year was so stacked. This year, you know, it can't be fire movies every single year. You know what I mean? Sometimes you get a slow year. And who knows? Maybe this year we'll have some surprises. Maybe there'll be some movies that I'm not really looking forward to that'll blow me away. I'm hoping. But we're in March, almost April. So far, it ain't looking too good, y'all.
Wanda, didn't I tell you that last month? I'm like, is this a bad year? Like,
yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
it's looking kind of slight, man. So, but let's get to the next review. Hey, Alex, if you want to tag BT so we can review Novocaine.
I think he's in there right now.
He's in here.
Oh, I see him. Okay. What's up, brother? How you doing?
Yo, that nigga always sound like he needs a med pack. Like, wake up, nigga.
I need a medic.
I'm lit. I'm lit. I'm smoking a black. I'm chilling.
A black?
A black?
A black?
Black
You good? Everything good, brother?
Yo, somebody do a wellness
Hard
check.
times.
Hard time. Man, I ain't been to the movies all year. I haven't been to the movies all year. I've been having to wait for shit to hit my fire stick. Man, I'm unemployed. I am unemployed.
Okay.
But fuck it. As far as shit I'm looking forward to, Thunderbolts. I'm looking forward to Thunderbolts. Probably more than I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to Thunderbolts.
I hope it's good. I'm
enjoying what I'm seeing from the.
Shit like a bootleg Suicide Squad.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it might be better.
I ain't really like Suicide Squad, so.
Better.
Oh damn!
Yeah, Suicide Squad was it?
Really?
What? You didn't like it?
You don't like the James Gunn one?
The James Gunn was.
The James Gunn one was better. The one with John Cena.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
All that was better than the first one for sure. But it still was just like it was cool. Like I thought it was cool. People was hyping. It was entertaining. It was cool.
It was cool.
But I'm looking forward to Thunderbolts. I like their last trailer.
Fire.
Well, we about to review Novocaine. This is the new film starring Jack Quaid. He's from The Boys. He plays Huey in The Boys. Essentially, this movie it's almost like a comedic John Wick, action comedy. The plot is basically that he is a man that doesn't feel pain, and so he's getting his ass beat. He's fighting thugs, and he's not getting hurt. I mean, he's getting physically hurt, but he doesn't feel pain. But here's the synopsis. It says, when the girl of his dreams gets kidnapped, a man turns his inability to feel pain into an unexpected advantage as he fights a bunch of thugs to get her back.
Thugs.
So, again, I was supposed to see this movie today, y'all. I did not go see it. I wasn't feeling well this morning.
Belly
so
was
I canceled. But you know, from what I'm hearing, I dodged a bullet. I'm gonna let y'all talk about it though. Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all talk about it. Matter of fact, since we got you here, why don't you go ahead and start us off with your review, BT? What you thought about the film?
Yeah, you compared it to a comedic John Wick. That was a step too far. You know, you got a step way too far. I mean, it's more comparable to Love Hurts than John Wick or even Nobody.
Oh yeah,
Nobody
I'm skipping this. I'm skipping this. I'm skipping this. Love Hurts fucking sucks.
Say it was bad. Not to say it was bad. It wasn't terrible, but it's a good background type of movie. You cooking, throw it on the TV. Look over your shoulder. Oh, he just got punched in the face. That's crazy. Get back to flipping your omelet.
Flip that omelet. Fire.
Yeah, flip that omelet. Make sure you don't burn it on the other side. You know what I'm saying?
Fire.
Like it had decent action in it. I like Jack Quaid. I think he was great in Companion. I love Companion, but
oh yeah, that movie was fire.
It was just whatever. Like it was good background. It was good background movie, background television, however you want to describe it. My biggest problem with the movie was Jack Quaid's chemistry with Homegirl. From the moment she walked into the movie and you see her walk into the bank, I just didn't believe it, just from the way the two characters look. And then when you see the story play out, it's like, first of all, they have no chemistry. Second of all, that got to be the craziest box in the world for you to go off for one night and just do all this type of stuff. But Jack Nicholson's kid was in it. I mean, he was all right, I guess. It's just one of the movies, like, it's all right, I guess. Like I said, the comedy was nothing really that makes you laugh out loud or anything. The action was cool. The third act dragged. Like it was moving at a good pace through the first two acts, and then the third act just felt like it went way too long. Like just went way too long, and it was just like, all right, like it's entertaining again, but I don't believe the chemistry between the main characters, the main girl and Jack Quaid. The third act was whatever. For an action movie that's trying to, like you mentioned, comedic John Wick, it doesn't come anything close to that. Again, it's more akin to Love Hurts, a little bit better than Love Hurts, but nothing to run home and tell people, hey, you need to watch this. A good little, put it on the TV. Hey, if you're trying to fuck something, put it on about 30, 40 minutes in, your fingers is in it, yo. Your thumb's in a butt. I'm telling you.
Hey, I'm sold.
Telling you.
I'm sold.
That's a perfect, yo, you with a shorty sitting down or whatever. Oh, look, it's a cute little relationship. Oh, look at what he's doing. Baby, I'd do that for you. You know I'd do that for you. They ever try to take you? Ooh. Other than that, a generous 6.
Damn.
Just off
every movie has gotten a 6 out of 10 tonight. Yo, this month is ass, bro.
It's nowhere near. When I jumped in, Wonton was talking about 2024. 2024 was crazy, fire on multiple fronts. But yeah, 2025 so far is just not living up to the standard that 2024 set. And this is not doing it no favors. But Jack Quaid still having a good year. Companion again was fire. This was just whatever.
This shit is depressing.
Yeah, I'm finding myself watching movies from like 2019, 2020 as opposed to like revisiting anything that I've seen this year so far.
Bro, you just reminded me. I have another movie to review. I forgot all about that shit.
Oh no.
I saw another movie that was ass. Anybody else want to talk about what the fuck was it?
Are you talking about Last Breath?
I'm talking about Ash.
Oh, Ash. Nah, I haven't seen Ash, but I when you told me you were gonna go see it, you posted the picture that you got a ticket for it or whatever. I said, yo, I heard it was good. I haven't seen it, but you told me otherwise. But I also saw Last Breath. That's you can wait for streaming for that. Just watch it on TV at home. Nothing great. Good cast, good reviews on Rotten Tomatoes, but it's a run-of-the-mill, quote-unquote, based on a true story, whatever. But yeah, going back to Novocaine, don't believe Rotten Tomatoes on this one. It's just a cool little throw it in the background while your girls will at the crib.
Man, anybody else got a Novocaine review? Because I'm about to get into Ash.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I got one.
All right, bet.
Are you going to say?
You know damn well Mafia Squad got a Novocaine review.
Fire.
Wait, saying you going or me going?
You can go ahead.
Okay. All right, Novocaine is your typical action comedy about main character saving his love interest. Is the story entertaining? Yes. This is a movie where you'll laugh at the comedy and action in the movie. Are there any twists or anything that will enhance this movie? There is a twist, but it literally amounts to nothing. It changes nothing in the movie. You could take the twist out, you still get the same movie. The only other thing worth noting is I thought they did a real good job on like the body gore aesthetics, like how his body's getting messed up and how it's looking. That was nice to see. I really like that. Made me feel uneasy, queasy, but still enjoyed. Characters other than Jack Quaid, I mean, he did his thing as he always does, but nobody else really stood out in this movie. Other than like Ned from Spider Man, but he wasn't really in it like that to make a difference.
He was cool.
Now, the main villain, he's not somebody that will really stick with you after the movie, but that third act, he did his thing. Other than that, I get a movie a C minus.
This sound like a wait for streaming so far.
I say it's a Tuesday night movie. Go for a little discount, take a chick with you. You'll have a good time.
And it's on streaming if you got the right apps. It's there already.
If you got the right apps.
I got you.
That's crazy. I gotta say, first off, Amber Mid Thunder, still fine. The sound was pretty good, bro. As far as like the sound effects of cracking bones and like the gore and stuff. And I watched this in Dolby. Even with Jack Quaid doing sound effects and whatnot, it kind of and his body language too kind of reminded me of Bryan Cranston and Malcolm in the Middle. If you analyze that show, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This is really a dark humor, like comedic movie. The plot twist, ass. It didn't need to happen. There's some cool shots and some creative sequences. Like it's like there's fight scenes where I'm like, oh, I didn't even think of that. Like that's just kind of some crazy. What's the right? I don't want to say Adult Swim. I guess you could say like Adult Swim or like kind of like
Family Guy.
Yeah, like Family Guy shit. What else?
Peter
What
versus
else?
Chicken.
Yeah, that's exactly how it is. Or if you like stuff like Deadpool, that that very mid or trash Crow remake, the way like they move body parts and whatnot. Pause. You enjoy the fight scenes in this movie. My negatives. First of all, the CEO of X was not in that mug at all. Like as far as on screen, maybe a total of 10 minutes. So that's some fucking bullshit. This movie feels like a sitcom. Cause like when that nigga, Ned, the CEO 6 from Spider-Man, when he pops up, bro, I swear to God, I need somebody to edit a fucking laugh track whenever this movie comes to streaming because it dead ass felt like a full on sitcom. The pacing is really, really fucking slow. Like it drags out. And the plot is generic as hell and not really believable. But I mean, it's one of those turn your brains off film.
Unga Bunga.
Unga Bunga. You'll be entertained at the end of the day.
Booga booga.
It's worth a Tuesday ticket or a matinee. Excuse me. It's worth a matinee or streaming. I think it's worth it. Hell, even a rental. I would say if your rental fee is not that high, you got nothing to watch, you want to have a date night, this is the perfect movie. I gave it the film a 70 out of 100.
There we
Fire.
Yeah, if it was a blockbuster era, you can definitely rent this movie. I could say that. And you can rent this movie, get some popcorn, and then get it popping with your shorty about halfway through.
Exactly.
I will say Jack Quaid and Ned. I don't know the Asian dude's name from Spider-Man.
Jacob something.
Jacob Balaton.
Yeah, that's what
Problem
it is.
is,
Yeah, they were the two best parts of the movie for sure. For sure.
Anybody else got a
all right,
review?
Alex, give you a review.
I ain't see that dumb shit.
Hold on, this fucker. Wait. This fucker's back in the server.
Yeah, Waterboy joins.
Waterboy?
Fuck you, Waterboy.
Didn't
I
he
thought
have beef
Mafia
with
Squad
BT?
ran them all. Not El Mafia ran them all.
Yeah,
I ain't do nothing
man.
to that man.
Nah, you did the ... and that's what set them off.
Yeah,
You
I
said
did hear
to be
about that.
continued, and you said to be continued, and that nigga went off the deep end.
Hit him with that Matrix Reloaded ending.
Shit
Hey
crazy.
man, I can't help that man feelings that hurt.
Why you fucking him like that?
Well, salute to Novocaine.
Digging it down.
Oh, I did see a really bad movie that just came out in 2025 that y'all probably ain't seen.
Oh
What's
no.
it called? What's it called?
Called Bloated. You heard of it?
Oh,
Bloated,
nah, you did
Bloated.
mention this in Telegram.
Loaded. It's a horror movie.
Bloated.
It's a horror movie in the vein of missing, searching, unfriended, the whole that computer. That's one of the worst movies I've seen in my life. I can't even. It's a military marine dude is out of the country. His family's living in Japan. Then he tries to do some J horror type. It was abysmal. It was horrible. I was struggling to get through it, but because I'm a horror guy, I had to finish the movie because it was a 2025 release. So I continued to torture myself and watch it. But stay far away from Bloated. Far away. 2 out of 10. Stay far away from Bloated. That's all I'll say about that.
Damn.
Thank you. Well, since we talking about booty butt movies,
Booty
let
butt
me tell
cheeks.
y'all about the fucking movie I saw, bro. Oh my god. So I went to saw this movie called Ash. Knew nothing about it. All I know is that once again, it had BT's stamp of approval.
I didn't
Bro,
see the movie.
Man, all I know is that I went in there a little extra excited with my hot dog and icy because BT said, "Hey, I heard really good things about this, yo. I heard really good things about this, yo."
Keyword, I heard. I didn't see good things. I heard.
Who are you talking to? Like, who are these niggas? Like, who is
these
your
niggas?
Because you said that, hey, people told me this movie was good. Who are these niggas?
Hey, there's a horror community on YouTube. I be tapped in. Shout out to Drum Dumbs, Cody Leach. They big horror guys on YouTube. I be tapping in. And
Hold on, did they pay for this ad right now? Did they pay for this ad?
Oh shit!
Bleep the names. Bleep the names in post.
This shit crazy. But yeah, bro, this movie was a combination of. So I thought it was gonna be a little. What's the big forehead nigga from blanking on the show? Y'all call it the greatest show of all time. It's the bald nigga making cocaine and crack. Y'all know the one. It's the two niggas where they making coke in Nevada. It's like a school teacher who makes drugs now.
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad. I knew it started with a B. What's the fat nigga Paul Rudd? What's his name? His big forehead dude. I cannot think of his name. It's his partner in crime.
Oh, Aaron something. His last name.
Aaron Paul.
Not Hall.
Aaron Paul. Yeah, it's Aaron Paul. Wasn't he?
Something like that, man. This nigga, I thought hey, this might be redeemable because I haven't really seen him in much other than that Breaking Bad, and he had like that whatever movie that went to streaming or whatever. So I was okay, they got somebody. No, he didn't do anything. He did that thing that he usually does when he screams, but his scream sounds like a whisper. He's like, nah! Stuff like that. So he didn't do anything crazy. I was hoping that he'd save the movie with his acting skills. Nah, he didn't do much. It didn't call for him to do much. The movie essentially is about a conquest of, hey, Earth is not habitable, and we have to do voyages to find a new habitable planet. We've seen this story a million times. All right, cool.
I ask Alex before you move forward, don't spoil it because I'm still gonna watch it because I am a horror guy and it's supposedly a horror movie. So please don't spoil it.
You think E-Rock gonna see it?
E-Rock's not a horror guy. I said I'm a horror guy.
Yeah.
I was wondering what you thought I was wondering if you thought he could see it. So yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it, but this is just another movie where we have to find shelter, refuge outside of Earth because we fucked Earth up. Cool. This movie tried to be like raw indie / okay, who in here I saw the TV Glow?
Still haven't seen it.
On my list.
I was the only one? Damn. Yep. Okay, y'all need to go see that. I like the way the movie was shot. So
that was a movie about trans people, wasn't it?
Yeah, trans identity. This movie felt like it wanted to be like an art house type movie, but it couldn't decide if it wanted to do the tropes that come with the general scary movies. I did like a little bit of their art direction where instead of showing the kill, they would kind of show like a static shot of somebody just dead looking at the camera. I really did like that. I thought that was dope. And it would be randomly throughout the movie. Like you might see a character and he's just staring into the camera like dead, but his helmet is busted open and it's just kind of awkwardly there for 2 or 3 seconds. I like that. I thought that was cool. I feel like I really only ever get that in movies on Netflix and Tubi and random Hulu scary movies that nobody's ever heard of because they have to do something that makes them stand out from a jump scare. Maybe just make you stare at some shit that's uncomfortable for a few seconds. Cool. But other than that, this movie did not do anything special. It didn't do anything new. The acting was abysmal. The story was predictable. What else? Just a waste of time. It was just a waste of time. It literally, I don't know how. Wonton said this isn't showing in his theaters. I understand why. I don't even know how they had the budget to come to my theater. But you know, movies like this I always support because me going to it means that they'll bring more low budget films or maybe low movies, whatever the fuck, to come to my theater. So I have to go support. I will say this: the people, the dudes that sat next to me, like a few seats down, once the movie ended, one nigga said, "What the fuck was that?" And I literally internally I bust out laughing. Yeah, this was not a good movie. You know what? I'm gonna break the streak. I'm not gonna give it a 6 out of 10. I'm gonna get a 5 out of 10. So we almost had straight 6s across the board. But the movie's called Ash, scary movie. I can't spoil it or go too much into it because there is a twist. So I'm not gonna say too much for BT's sake. So
I bet Shorty the killer.
all in all, just don't go see the movie. Unless, like you said, you want your thumb in some booty holes, because I do think that we should have a list of movies that's just good to, you know, transition to Seculex. You know what I mean? Like movies that's just good to fuck to in the background. Like I think Baby Boy is a good film to do that too.
I said before, Fall Guy with Ryan Gosling and what's her face, who's married to Jim Halpert, is a good thumb in a butt movie.
Jeepers Creepers is a good thumb. Jeepers Creepers 2 is a good thumb in a butt movie.
Don't disrespect that movie.
I remember seeing that movie in the theater. That's how old I am.
Yeah,
I
me
remember
too.
seeing that in the theater in 2003, 22 years ago.
Yeah.
Hey, I was 11 years old.
Shout out to the Creeper.
The Creeper.
Damn, Mafia, you just shouted out Victor Salva? That's crazy.
Yeah, this nigga just said shout out to all my pedophiles out there.
He said,
I was talking about the
shout out
actual
Victor
Creeper,
Salva.
not the Creeper director.
Oh, we thought you was talking about the director.
Oh, my bad.
What's wrong with you, Alex?
Nigga, he's a creep. I thought you was talking about like shout out to that sadistic man.
I'm talking about the actual creeper creature from the movie, not the director. I mean, he's a creeper too.
Hey, tell the people. Don't tell me. Everybody else already tweeting about you.
I don't have a Twitter, so I'm okay.
You're never working this out again, buddy.
Speaking of that, I don't know if y'all had this where y'all from, but I saw that movie in 2003. We had this thing called the Dollar Theater, where everything in there was $1, like Dollar Tree.
Yep.
Buy $1 ticket, $1 popcorn, $1 drink, $1 hot dog, all that shit. But the movie didn't hit the theater until about 2 months after release. Like it was already out of the real theaters, wasn't out on physical yet. But it was, so they sent it to the Dollar Theater in the meantime, that break in between time, and that's where I seen that. I wish we could bring back the Dollar Theater.
Yeah,
we need the Dollar Theater back. But with streaming, that's never gonna happen again. And with the economy, it'll probably be the $5 theater or something. But
nigga, I'll never forget. I was in the country. Shout out for it was like outside of Forest City or something. Nigga, when Shrek the Third came out, they had Shrek 2 at the dollar movie. I'll never forget that as a kid. I was like, ain't the third one out? We was driving by and I saw Shrek 2 on the fucking posters outside of the dollar movie. I was like, God damn, boy.
Somebody didn't see
it. Dollar Theater was lit. I mean, you might get stabbed in the parking lot or some shit, but the Dollar Theater was lit.
Oh man,
yes, sir.
That was like Dollar Bowling Night. Dollar Bowling Night was a dangerous place when they had Dollar Bowling Night.
Dollar Pool.
Wonton, are you asleep?
No, I was waiting for you guys to finish.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
So Alex, the only one that's seen Ash.
Yep.
I don't know why I thought Saint was gonna go see it.
I was, but after what I watched, that was like I can't do this.
It wasn't playing in my theaters.
I understand, brother. What about Alton Knights? Who saw that film?
Oh, I saw it. I saw it today.
Okay, so we'll get your review. Real quick, let me pull up some information on this movie.
Wonton, I think you should start every pod with Mafia. What movie haven't you seen this week?
Hey, yeah, you're right. You're right. Exactly.
Yo, I'm so jealous of Mafia. He see everything. That's so fire.
Yeah.
That nigga
You
work
and
at a
you
movie
and
theater, that's
Mafia,
fine.
you and Mafia watch the most movies every year. I feel like.
I watch a lot because now I'm in a habit of I watch a movie at night now at this point. Especially
fuck
being
that.
unemployed, I ain't got nothing to do. I put a movie on. Sometimes I watch 2 movies. I seen a good movie tonight from 2019, but I won't mention it now. Maybe towards the end I'll say something about it because I think y'all should see it. But yeah,
Hey, BT,
my bad.
do you have Letterbox?
Letterbox, nah, I need to get on Letterbox.
Hey,
so I keep
download
track.
Yeah, you
Letterbox.
gotta get on
At
that.
the end of the year, we gonna compare our lists. So I want to see what you.
I've been keeping my movies in the notes.
Yeah. Get Letterbox so we can all share each other accounts.
Like if I look at my notes right now, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I've seen 14 horror movies that released in 2025 so far.
Damn.
Fuck.
Yeah, 14 horror movies.
That's
You,
fire.
I feel like you doing that just so you could look at E-Rock on December 31st and be like, bitch.
No, I'm keeping note. I'm keeping note just so I can look at E-Rock on December 31st for sure. The only ones y'all would know are Wolfman, Companion, The Gorge, Hard Eyes. And yeah, that's it. All the rest are
Oh, I
straight
didn't
to
realize
streaming.
Gorge was a horror.
The Gorge, it's labeled as horror, but it's more of a sci-fi action to me.
I got you.
Same way they label Strange Doll in a horror. That's not a fucking horror movie.
No, it's not. It's great though. But yeah, let's go ahead and get Mafia's thoughts on Alton Knights. So this is the new movie starring Robert De Niro in a dual role, similar to Mickey 17. It's based on a true story. He's playing Frank Costello and Vito Genovese, however you say it. Basically, 2 mob bosses from the 1950s. They used to be friends, but now they're kind of like, enemies. Rival of families in the mafia. From what I understand, this movie is not your typical mob movie. It's not like action heavy, from what I understand.
Not at all.
It kind of just dives more into these 2 men and what they went through as leading these crime families. But yeah, based on a true story. The reviews are actually not very kind to this film right now. It has a 39% on Rotten Tomatoes. But Mafia saw it. Mafia, what you thought about Alton Knights?
I thought it was good for what it was. So I did not see any trailers or anything going in. So I wasn't expecting like a gun bang bang shoot 'em up kind of movie. So that's why I probably liked it a little bit more than most people. But starting with what I liked about the movie, I thought Robert De Niro did a good job at the dual performances. Like in the movie, I thought they kind of looked alike, but I was like, that got to be 2 different actors. That's not the same person. Until after I saw the movie and I looked at the casting list and seen, no, he played 2 roles. So shout out to him because I was definitely fooled. I like the time period of the movie. It looked like a 20th century New York. The set designs and costumes were pretty good, so I like that. Now getting to where the movie kind of dropped the ball. The storytelling's a little disjointed and it can be rushed in certain instances. They use a lot of they use a lot of flashbacks and transitions, but here's the thing. They don't really give you like a lot of stuff they were saying was interesting, but they never really went into it. Like Vito, he got 2 bodies and then he skipped town back to Italy. Okay, well, let me see that. Like, why did he off 2 people? Like, what was the story behind that? And then it's like, okay, after Vito's gone, Frank took over with the whole alcohol business and had that going. How did that go? Because he
Bootleg.
was like, he bought politicians, police, and all that. They tell you all this interesting stuff, but they never really show you or give you any in-depth information. It's like the movie's always showing you a gem, but you never actually get it in your hands. The side characters, they could have been better utilized. They really didn't. they weren't sufficient. Like they tried to make certain plot points around certain supporting characters, but I really didn't care about them, so it really didn't matter at the end of the day. Overall, I did still like the movie despite its flaws, but it could have been better had they just put more focus into actual meat of the story. Because it's really just like one old man comes back and he's mad because he feels like he should have all this. The other guy's like, hey, don't go down this path. Just be patient and we can find a different path. And he's just like, no, fuck that. We're going down this path. So it is what it is. I get a movie a C minus.
All right, bet.
Damn.
Unfortunate. This movie, the trailer looked kind of interesting, but yeah, man. Like I said, this the reviews ain't looking too good. So
If you just go in not expecting gun bang bang shoot 'em up, I think you'll enjoy the movie for the most part. There are some pretty shock value scenes, like certain stuff happens. Like the very beginning of the movie will catch you off guard because it's kind of shocking without trying to say anything too much. But that's it.
excellent. Salute. Well, let's switch gears. Red Pig, are you still there? Nigga done
That
fell
nigga sleep.
asleep.
No, I'm not.
Red Pig, can we get your review for Snow White, brother? You saw Snow White today. This is
doing that.
Oh god.
this
man,
is
yeah,
the
man.
remake. This is the remake starring Gal Gadot and what's her name, Rachel Zegler as Snow White. Go ahead, Red Pig.
Hey man, for context, the original Snow White came out in 1937. That's as old as some of you niggas in here.
What?
The movie
Watch
is
your fucking
almost
mouth.
100 years old, y'all. So yeah, this movie it's kind of ass, but it's not ass. You would think Disney would put more effort into one of their crown jewels, dog. Like this, I don't know. First of all, who decision was to give Gal Gadot the evil queen? Why did they give her that role? Why, bro? That role requires like a great actress, bro. First of all, I gotta touch on her performance, nigga, because it wasn't good at all. She's very underwhelming, nigga. She wasn't menacing, nigga, at all, nigga. She stumbled through the road. It's awkward as fuck. It's just it's not good at all. The character, the queen, is like she's not really a threat. The bitch can't sing, first of all, so her musical was ass. Wasn't a big fan of that. Also, nigga, they cut so many songs out of this movie. I'm sure y'all haven't seen the original. If y'all have, it's been a very long time. They cut like some of the iconic songs out for the out of this movie. They did the silly song for like 1 minute, and it's just I don't know. They had a lot of original shit in here, but it just didn't stick. It was kind of It was okay. It wasn't. I ain't gonna say it was ass. It was just Regarding the plot, it's a fucking mess. It's a misguided attempt, nigga, to make the story like for modern audiences, for like new kids and shit. They remove key elements of the story, like and replace them with half-baked themes of empowerment. So you know how I don't know if y'all peep, like it's with Frozen too. They try to make it seem like women don't need men, and they basically do this. So basically, Prince Charming, well, not Prince Charming, the Prince, or not Prince, her love interest, is like barely in this movie. I looked it up. They even made comments and interviews that they took him out. They purposely edited him out a lot of this movie.
What the fuck?
Yes, bro. So it's the scene. It's try to empower women, bro. So and it just felt forced and hollow as fuck. That resulted, nigga, in the protagonist Snow White, nigga, with no clear motivations or growth, nigga, and the movie is just poorly paced. This movie is filled with fucking CGI, nigga. You could tell it's just was filmed in a green screen. But I will say the costume design, all that shit was cool. It was very weird seeing these fucking dwarves completely 100,000% CGI, nigga. It was kind of uncanny valley. Yeah, Disney need to stop with these remakes. I give this movie a 5 out of 10. Because it wasn't, complete ass, but it wasn't good. It's just an average mid Disney remake. Yeah. So for context, I don't know if y'all y'all niggas don't know. They took out the silly song. They took out Someday My Prince Will Come. The one song. Yeah, man. What's the other name? I think it's Buttercome or whatever the fuck.
Buttercump?
Yeah, y'all no Buttercome. It's it's whistling shit. Yeah, I forgot the name of the song. Look, y'all gotta look it up.
What do you call
Look
it
it up.
now?
It's called Buttle Cuddle Dum. That's the name of the song.
You made that up.
That's the name of the song. Look it up on YouTube. Buttle Cuddle Dum.
All right.
That sounds so bad.
Buttle Cuddle Dum.
You give me anxiety
look it up.
saying that. Stop saying that.
Buttercum Dum.
Stop.
But y'all know it's funny, right? They said so the Doors, they're weird as fuck, right? But here's the thing, nigga. They literally cast 3 physical midgets, nigga, in the movie. So you telling me y'all couldn't cast actual midgets for the Dwarves, nigga? It's a lot of shit they said that didn't make sense when it came to this movie, nigga. Yeah, I think the bitch who played Snow White was Rachel. She did her name Rachel or some shit. She did alright. Nothing standoutish. She could sing. She could sing better than Gal Gadot. I don't know. Yeah, they need to get. Yeah. I was just my little cousin, she liked it though. So she said it was good. So if you got a daughter, bring her to see this movie.
I thought that was your kid. I ain't gonna hold you.
Hell nah. He's a kid. Hell nah. I ain't y'all niggas. You ain't gonna see me get no bitch pregnant.
Fire.
Yeah, man. The original 1937 movie is better. This movie don't have none of the charm. It don't have the same essence, charm, or anything. Like, yeah. Also, they changed the ending of the fucking movie, bro.
No.
They changed the ending. They changed the ending of Snow White, bro.
What they do?
So that's gonna piss some people off, man. I can't. If you didn't see it, I can't. I'm not gonna spoil it for you, brother.
Boy.
You. Hey, listen. They changed her fate basically. Rather than the traditional like comeuppance, nigga. She's consumed by her own magic, nigga, and she's pulled into the mirror.
No way.
Yeah. Yep. This movie is musical. If you like musicals, go see it. It's way too many songs in this movie. They could have trimmed this down. They made this movie 90 minutes long, but it's almost touching 2 hours. So yeah.
Anytime somebody says if you like musicals, you'll like this movie, it's basically saying this is a movie for the gay folk and the parents.
Yeah, and little girls, nigga. And little girls. I think the movie like bright as fuck. It's colorful and shit. I mean, kids, little girls gonna like it. I'll say that much.
So it's good for people that STEM. They just need something cute, colorful and bright to look
Basically.
at.
Cause I wonder how the real fans gonna feel about this ending. Cause this is different, like from any other
fans of Snow White.
I've never seen it.
So I gotta give y'all some background on Snow White. This is like Walt Disney's.
Older than you.
This is like you don't know about no Walt. This is Walt Disney's baby, nigga. This was one of his crowning achievements. Nigga. Snow White is a crowning achievement when it comes to animation.
Disney was a Nazi.
Right.
Hey, so was Kanye, but y'all still listen to his shit.
You wrong, nigga.
No, Alex.
Where do you think jewelry comes from?
Hey. Jewelry. Hey, spell it out. Somebody spell jewelry. Never mind, don't do it. Yeah, man. 5 out of 10. Disney to stop with these fucking remakes.
Yeah, bro, it's like they are hell bent on making that shit realistic.
They should remake what's that what's that movie we like?
What?
Fuck. That underrated movie. I forgot the name of it, bro.
Oh, the Frog Prince.
No, nigga. It's in a ship. It's like a spaceship, nigga.
Oh, Treasure Planet?
Yeah, Treasure Planet, man. Yeah.
That would never happen.
Nah.
They should do that.
That movie didn't do well though, so it didn't do well.
Yeah, that would. Bro, y'all forgot, bro. We got Lilo and Stitch, another remake coming out this year.
Oh my god, bro.
I'm actually
So-
interested in that, bro. Like it doesn't look
bro,
bad.
nah, bro. Did you see they have your boys? They have them using
Yeah, I
real
know.
as real humans. They're not like drag queens and shit.
I know.
Drag queens?
Bro, in the
yeah,
original movie that he was. Yeah, so remember his disguise was like he was a drag queen,
as
basically.
women, yeah.
Yeah, but in this movie they like the disguises are actual humans.
Oh, you know what annoyed me as well?
drag queens ain't humans. Got it.
This nigga here.
Hey,
He's
bro,
trying
that
to get this pod canceled.
This
what
nigga here.
is what have they not touched? They did Mermaid, Lilo,
They
Snow
did, bro.
White.
They did every.
What
They
are
did
they,
almost every movie
Dalmatians?
from. Bro, they did almost every movie from the Renaissance.
All the greatest
The Disney
They
Renaissance.
ain't do El Dorado.
That's DreamWorks.
This DreamWorks. Yeah.
Oh, that's DreamWorks. You right.
Let me Disney.
Some movies
They
are
got
right,
they
guys.
got they
They-
got
they've-
they
Moana
didn't
live
even
action
do
next
it.
year.
So they've did every movie except for Hunchback of Notre Dame, Pocahontas. They ain't gonna touch Pocahontas,
Why? 'Cause they
uh,
don't want to give a Native American star-studded stage.
and they haven't done Hercules,
Hercules.
From what I
know
read,
it's coming.
Hercules
and they
is in
haven't
development.
done. Yeah, I think The Rock will be on Hercules. Some shit.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my.
and one time, and they ain't do one time's favorite Tarzan.
No, they did.
Damn.
Well,
Tarzan.
they've done
Nah, they
Tarzan
had
live
George
action
in the
a
Jungle.
few times, and it never.
But that's not
works.
Tarzan.
George
That's
in the
not.
jungle.
That's not Tarzan. You know what the
That's
actual.
No,
original
they
Tarzan
did
is.
I don't think
Tarzan.
it don't really
They-
work.
They leased it to a different studio, so it was Disney, but it's not Disney. If that makes sense.
You know that they can always
Yo,
remake that shit. and
If
put it
they
on
make The
Tarzan.
Rock
Yeah.
fucking Tarzan, bro, I'll eat a denim jacket. I'm just gonna be on that.
Now, you was funny. Hunchback Notre Dame is actually a really dark, depressing ass movie, nigga. I don't know. If they that could be one they could remake.
Okay, well, how about this? If they want to put, real women instead of the alien drag queens, they better find a deformed humpback ass nigga with boils and fucking yellow teeth. Make that nigga ugly and an ugly bitch.
Yeah, they got.
Since y'all want to get real on them.
They've done every.
Why,
they-
why should get William Dafoe? If they get William Dafoe to play the hunchback, I'll watch it.
I think
It's done
Waterboy's
everything,
available.
man.
We can do that role.
Who could? Who could?
Oh shit!
Waterboy.
What a boy.
Why y'all love Waterboy?
I think Jack could do it.
No, that
Jack
was
will probably
not
be
true.
good at it.
Kid Dangerous. Kid Dangerous.
Oh yeah, with the hair grease,
Kid
that's scary.
Dangerous. If you give Kid Dangerous more than 10 words in a sentence, that nigga he gonna crumble. We did that. We did that test one.
Oh
night.
yeah, he
That's
couldn't.
the
He couldn't
homie.
read. He didn't want to read that sentence.
Nigga,
You skinny bitch.
the sentence was something. It was like It was like 10 words. He's like, he got 2 words in and went, "Oh, I gotta go." He just,
And
like,
let
stopped
the
talking.
server-
Yeah, he just left the server.
You know, it's funny.
Shout out, Kid.
I think people forgot about that Mulan remake too.
Did that come out or is that in the works?
Nah, that shit.
No,
that
came
shit
out.
ass.
That came out
It
like
had-
five
it had-
years
They
ago.
put it. See,
Bro, I
they
don't
put
even
it.
remember
It came
that.
out in China. Well, it was really successful. I think it was successful in China, but they took out Eddie Murphy character Mushu. What the fuck name? Mushu.
Was it though? Cause I heard she was
Yeah.
protesting and stuff, and like I don't
Yep.
know, it was a whole mess.
Yeah, she did. She said some shit.
She said
Yeah,
something crazy.
The
They
Yeah, that
tried to give her
movie-
the Melissa Barrera treatment.
Disney issue. They try not to offend people. They trying so hard not to offend people, bro.
Bruh.
Trying
fuck
so hard to
Disney.
this Me Too movement and shit. You can see it in every movie they make, nigga. Even Moana, nigga. Fucking this movie, nigga. Snow White can have
Fuck, I gotta
a
go
love
see,
interest for real, bitch.
I gotta see
Bit-
y'all Captain America review. I gotta go back and watch that now that I've seen the movie.
Hey,
what you thought
don't,
about it?
Don't get me upset, bruh.
It was
Wh-
it was cool. The show was better. I like the Captain America one.
Hey, it was. Thank you. That's what I said. I said the same shit.
Nigga, that's
I
not.
ain't
You
gonna
know
lie.
what? Don't piss me off.
I said the same. Winter Soldier. I mean the.
Don't
yeah.
piss me off.
it-
Don't piss me off.
you really saying you really thought that movie
Don't
was
piss me
better
off.
than the
Don't
show?
piss me off, bro. Don't piss me
I'm
off.
asking you a question.
No, don't piss me off. Next topic.
What? Yo, you really riding for that mid ass movie, brother. I bet you think this Daredevil show is So
Next
good,
topic,
too,
next
nigga.
topic, bro. You don't know. You wasn't
See,
there for
you
that.
know what it is. You know what it is.
You too young for that. You're too young for that.
Saint got that Thanos big purple cock stuck up in his ass, nigga.
Whoa.
He don't know when to give up on that Marvel cock.
Big purple cock stuck in his ass.
Like,
I'm not mad at him having dick in his ass, but the fact that it's stuck is what's
yeah, it's
making me
big because
mad.
it's big. It's so big. Saint ain't been able to hop off.
So wait.
Y'all know when dogs' dicks
hold
get
on.
swole up, they can't pull it back out.
That's what I'm telling you. Saint been on that Marvel
Stuck
dick
in there.
No,
since
hold on.
2019, nigga.
Pull that dick
He's
out.
still holding.
No, hold
Saint
on,
is
hold
still
on.
holding on. He's still holding on.
We're not doing this.
Marvel throw y'all a few good crumbs every now and then, and he's still like, come on now.
We're not doing this,
Look,
bro.
they
because
grab
you got
the back. They
fucked
grab
by
the back
Abby with a
in.
strap on, bro. We're not doing this.
Abby,
Yeah, nigga.
what?
With the elbow tits. You're not
What
slick.
the hell?
Elbow
We talk-
tits.
We talk about you and your relationship with Marvel, nigga. This abusive relationship with Marvel, nigga.
Your abusive
They
relationship
put
with
out
Sony, nigga.
they put out Deadpool, nigga. You know the first really good movie in years, nigga.
Here we
You
go.
know you back on the cock, nigga. They give you a little okay Guardians of the Galaxy movie. You know you back on the purple cock,
Hold on.
nigga. They give
Nigga
you
said, okay, yeah, you're
they give you
off
Spider-Man. They give you Spider-Man. You was
No, you're
tomboying that. I know you was going crazy on that Spider-Man, nigga.
You just said Guardians of the Galaxy was okay, so yeah.
It was
You-
okay.
you-
It was okay.
Guardians 3 was decent.
It was alright.
Eternals was very
Nigga said
underrated.
decent.
I like Eternals.
Why are we talking about man? Next topic, bro.
Bro, this nigga Saint,
In the last
he
two
riding that Marvel
episodes,
dick.
the Daredevil was really good.
Because of Frank Castle.
Daredevil after the first 2 episodes. I'm saying the
Because
last
of-
2. No,
Yeah.
the trial episode where they killed the Puerto Rican dude at the end. That was a good episode.
Listen,
Yeah, Peggy, you can't say nothing because you
Marvel,
was
listen.
gassing up that Mufasa movie, bro. I don't want to
What?
hear nothing else from you.
What? I wasn't gassing it up.
Brother.
I wasn't gassing it up.
Brother.
I wasn't gassing it up.
Yes,
What did you say about his brother?
I just said I liked it. Nigga. I actually gave Sonic a better rating than Lion King, nigga. Than
But what did you
Mufasa.
say about his brother?
Brother.
Damn.
What did you say about Thanos Kiayak? Yeah, let's talk about that.
That
Marvel
is-
has
Throw that in the fucking trash, but that
Hey, yo.
You like that, huh?
His Kiayak fire.
What about that big purple Kiayak?
yeah,
What?
nah.
Like,
Yeah.
Go
guys,
back to the
we've,
drawing board.
What
think-
about
I
that big
think-
purple Kiayak?
I think we've talked about the movies.
No, he didn't.
Alex
You
went to
good?
sleep.
Look at Alex
Right.
sleep.
Right. That Thanos
Yeah,
did
yeah,
pussy
yeah.
too.
Hey, nigga, we've been here for how long?
We didn't even hit
2
the
hours.
2 hour mark, nigga.
Oh, we
okay,
did?
okay. Let's just hand boning. Let's just start throwing the shit. What other movie have we not talked about?
We got a couple more. All right, so appreciate
Cup.
appreciate your
What
review.
movies came out? Like what the fuck?
You know, it's funny. A lot of movies actually came out this past week.
What the
Oh,
hell?
Yeah, a
And I
lot of
said
movies
it
came
all
out
ass.
Thursday, bro.
What the hell? All right,
Nothing.
Red Pig, appreciate you. Let's stick to the animation. We got a new Looney Tunes film out. It's called The Day
Is
the
it theaters?
Earth Blew Up. Yes, it is. Looney Tunes, The Day the Earth Blew Up. It's in theaters right now.
With the Martian in it or some shit.
That's
it's a
a
Looney
Martian.
Tunes film. They're all
I did see
87% on Rotten Tomatoes, 89% audience score.
I haven't seen it. What the fuck?
Yo,
I haven't
I
seen
saw a
theaters.
poster. Have y'all seen any trailers for this shit?
Yeah, I
You
haven't
didn't
seen
see
anything
it.
about this.
They didn't put it out. Nothing.
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 Okay,
What? So it was a stealth draw like a Beyonce.
synopsis. It says Porky Pig and Daffy Duck become Earth's only hope when their antics at the local bubblegum factory uncover a secret alien mind control plot. Faced with cosmic odds, they must save their own town and the world while not driving each other totally loony. All right, so it's basically like a buddy cop movie, Daffy Duck and Porky Pig. Who saw this film?
Oh
again?
shit, me and you.
Just me.
Yeah, you're a pig. Mafia, what is your thoughts?
I'm the pig. Ooh.
All right, so I think this movie did a good job at a faithful representation of Daffy Duck and Porky Pig. The voice acting for the characters was on point. They did the body humor and horror pretty good, but my thing was, So it might be an old person. It might be like an old person thing, but none of the jokes or any of the stuff they did in the movie was really funny to me. It's just like my whole theater is just basically adults. No one really laughed. I think at best we heard a few chuckles, but this does not touch the level of humor that they had back in like the '90s Looney Tunes. So I think for most older people, you probably won't find this movie very funny, but the story is decent. It's not bad. It's well paced, so that's a positive there. But also, that it's just Daffy Duck and Porky Pig. None of the other really, and Petunia Pig, but none of the other Looney Tune characters. So that kind of takes away from it for me. Overall, it was still a good movie. I'd give it a C. But I really just think this is probably just take your kids. Maybe someone like Red Pig would probably find it more funny because I don't think he was there for like the original Looney Tunes kind of humor.
I might go peep it.
I think you would like it, Red Pig. I think you would definitely like it. The story's not bad.
The way WB moving, I feel like this ain't gonna even touch streaming services.
The animation looks great in the movie. Let me throw that in there. The animation looks great.
Why they didn't promote this? I wonder. Did that, bro?
So I'll tell you why. Obviously, as y'all know, Warner Brothers owns Looney Tunes, but they shelved Coyote vs. Acme, which was supposed to come out last year or the year before. But they also had this movie in the vault. So an indie distributor, it's called like Catch Up Entertainment or something like that. They bought the rights to this movie and they put it out. But they're an indie distributor. They don't have the money that Warner Brothers has to put behind marketing and things like that. So that's why a lot of people haven't heard of this film or they haven't seen trailers. The trailers are out there. They just didn't get a big push because, again, it's an indie distributor. So that's what happened. Also, Coyote vs. Acme, this same indie distributor, they're trying to get the rights to that. From what I've read, they're very close to getting the rights. They may already have the rights. So we may get that movie finally as well. But that's why.
Damn, that's sad. Yeah, I know this movie's gonna fail. Damn, that sucks.
Basically, Warner Brothers, David Zaslav, they don't give a fuck about Looney Tunes
animation.
Or all the other, children's animation. They don't care about it anymore.
That's so sad, bro. Oh my god, that's so sad.
It makes sense because the youth ain't really even on cartoons like that. It's all
bro. It's Looney Tunes.
YouTube.
Bro, this generation of kids ain't got no fucking attachment to Looney Tunes.
Right.
I'm saying, but
this is just like the Star Wars conversation we have. Any kid like a Star Wars, it's because his mom or dad told them that this is something.
No, I'm telling you, with a decent push, and if you switch the animation style up and don't use that style, if it's like CGI and not like hand drawn, it's not 2D, it's like 3D basically, or CGI like the Pixar movies or some shit. But Looney Tunes, he has a fuck with it.
Man, cartoons.
That's why kids fuck. Bro,
it's anime.
If
it's not anime, kids ain't watching cartoons. Bro.
Listen, if kids fuck with me, if kids fuck with Minions, why won't they fuck with Looney Tunes, nigga?
Did you just hear what I said? Drawn is different than an animated person.
That's why I'm saying. I'm saying if they change up the arts, that's what I say. I'm saying if they change up the art style, they change, the CGI basically, they'll fuck with it.
Yeah, I really just feel like they don't have pieces of media. They don't have pieces of media like we all remember when we were in high school. Nickelodeon did that giant push to just like real action television shows. They weren't doing a bunch of cartoons. It was niggas doing what was that show where the host was a white dude with long hair and they were just blowing shit up. It was like awesome shit. Well, y'all know what I'm talking about? It was like a nigga in a band. He had a whole TV show where it was like No, it was on Nickelodeon. He was like, we're going to take a car and drive it into 10,000 soda cans. Yeah! Like, that was the show. We saw
Jackass.
No, this is on Nickelodeon. We saw them transition to just real action shit. Where that was it was just iCarly type shows all day, bro. So, I don't know. I don't think Looney Tunes will ever come back.
Nigga, there's a reason.
They would need a new character for them to give a fuck about. They don't give a fuck about
there's a reason. There's a reason Disney switched from hand drawn animation to computer generated shit 15 years ago, bro. The last hand drawn movie they put out was 2009, nigga. It's actually I think they'd be like, no, it's not more expensive. I'm tripping. but it just take longer to make. I think. The last hand drawn animated movie they put out was Princess and the Frog, nigga, and that didn't make. I think it made like $300 million.
To Alex's point,
Which is
kids ain't into animation no more.
they're not. No, it's not that they're not into
Rachel,
animation.
Bluey, all
It's
that
not.
type of shit.
It's not that they're not into animation, nigga. They're not into hand drawn animation. They into like the shit. That's why you see shit like the Minions and shit, and despite me being so successful, nigga, because they like shit like that. Like it's a visual thing though. That's why Pixar shit's still successful. Like, you know, y'all making it seem like kids don't like animation at all. Y'all making it seem Inside Out. Inside Out too.
Inside Out.
It was the highest grossing animated film ever until this little random China movie just dethroned it.
Random China.
Bro, y'all act like kids don't like animation anymore. Kids still like animation.
Okay.
They don't like the old school stuff.
Y'all don't see these fucking these fucking anime movies making this much money in theaters, nigga.
They do.
They do.
They
make
don't.
money.
Not
To be
okay.
fair,
They making as much as these big budget Disney Universal movies, nigga. Animated movies.
Limited releases because they.
No, the fuck they don't.
Red Pig.
Listen. I guarantee y'all these Demon Slayer movies won't be making $500 million and up, nigga.
No, they will. Are you tripping?
I bet you it won't.
Because it's going
Nigga,
into a season.
Nigga, did you see what the first one did?
Introduced the new season. What are you talking about?
The first one is like the highest grossing movie in Japan of all time.
In Japan.
Nigga, that's still crazy. Like, what are you talking about? It made a lot of money. It made a lot of money.
You know how long time is?
Let me look up. Let's look up the highest grossing animated movie anime movie, nigga.
It made a lot of fucking money, Red Pig.
I said Nezza 2, Red Pig. What's up?
What are you talking about?
Nezza 2 made $2 billion.
Nezza 2, that don't fucking count. I'm talking about anime, nigga.
Have you seen that movie?
You talking about? No, I haven't seen that shit.
Anime.
I'm not, bro. You know what I'm talking about, nigga.
No, we don't know what
you know what the fuck. I'm talking about anime, nigga. I ain't talking about that shit.
Red Pig the movie made $500 million. Demon Slayer, the first one, and the budget was $15 million.
And that movie got surpassed by Dragon Ball Superhero.
Oh, hold on. They said this shit came out in 2020?
Yeah, it did.
What?
That's crazy to make that much in 2020. What the fuck?
Let me see.
Yeah,
$500 million.
Let me see.
You know, they've been wearing face masks for the past.
I think that movie was ass too. Oh yeah, that movie.
No, that Demon Slayer movie went ass. You tripping now?
Yeah, you're bugging.
That wasn't ass. It was just boring. I don't like dream sequences in movies.
Yeah, it's time for you to go to bed, man.
I don't like dream sequences in movies.
The best part of the movie is the ending. Show. You and bullshit. We got 2 more reviews.
Hey man,
I think they're both coming from Saint. So, Saint, you saw Black Bag. This is the
no, I didn't see. I
thought you saw it.
No,
I could have told you Mafia Quad.
Mafia? Okay, my bad. I thought Saint seen it. No worries.
What's the other movie we got to review?
Magazine Dreams. Saint saw that.
Okay.
Let's do Black Bag real quick. This movie stars Kate Blanchett, Michael Fassbender. They play husband and wife. It says when his beloved wife Catherine is suspected of betraying the nation, intelligence agent George Woodhouse faces the ultimate test: loyalty to his marriage or his country. Mafia, give us your thoughts, please.
All right, I'll make this quick. So, Michael Fassbender gave a great performance in this movie. He kind of came off as Daniel Craig in that Knives Off movie, just more serious, but
he had an accent.
Yeah, Michael Fassbender, he had an accent.
Well, they're British in this film. So.
But yeah, he came off as that kind of like same kind of intellectual, like he can just look at somebody and kind of figure you out kind of thing. So he did a pretty good job at that.
Oh, so he's bisexual.
Hey, Alex, depending on what his job need, he might.
What? Okay, I might have to see this.
I'm not saying he is, but
Nigga
just
say
based on how his
for the
character
mission.
was,
That's fire.
if the job asks for it, he might. It has a good plot, kind of clever. It keeps you guessing. Like, basically, what's going on is they're trying to tell him that there's this group of people, like people he worked with, including his wife. They're just trying to say, "Hey, look, we think it's your wife, but it also could be these other people who are trying to basically sell this thing that we don't want other countries to have." So he's basically trying to figure out, okay, is it really my wife or is it somebody else? And if it is my wife, am I gonna crash out for her? So I guess some of the weaknesses I would say the movie has, the pacing's kind of slow in the movie, so it takes a minute to get there, but I still say it's kind of worth it at the end. And then the side characters. So basically everybody that's not Michael Fassbender, that's in that little group of people who could be possibly selling this government secret to the enemies, they didn't get enough
Nobody
character
stands out.
development for me. Because it's like, here's the thing, here's like a thing in the movie. Everybody in this group is in a relationship that plays into the movie, but they didn't give you enough of the character development for it to really matter. Because it felt like with certain couples, this is just like just really had no effect on the movie at the end of the day.
Okay.
But overall, I really enjoyed the movie. I'd give it let's see, I say like a B minus or a C plus.
Okay.
Definitely worth going to see, like on a matinee or see it on a Tuesday.
Salute.
And that's it for that one.
And then Saint saw Magazine Dreams. This is the film starring Jonathan Majors. From what I understand, this movie has actually been finished for like a few years. It was supposed to come out in 2023. They ended up pushing it, but it's finally out now. So what it says is a man looks after his ailing grandfather while trying to make it in the world of professional bodybuilding. Saying, what you thought about this movie?
Initially, I tweeted that this is maybe the worst movie I've seen this year in theaters.
Damn.
Damn.
The nigga first movie back, the worst one.
Listen, it's not a bad film. What I mean like as the worst one is like it was probably my most disappointing film.
Okay.
It's mainly because it's got some. I can't spoil, but it's got some stuff in there that kind of promotes and glorifies things that I don't agree with, and it just was kind of tasteless. But yeah, my positives: the visuals are on point, the score and the music is there, the acting and the cast is on point. It's arguably Major's best performance by far. Like it's at least in his top two. I really do like the highlights of themes of childhood trauma, mental health, and self-identity. Um, it also touches on the problems of stan culture and idolizing celebs. And the character that Major plays, Killian Maddox, he's a walking definition of intrusive thoughts. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Like he does some crazy shit. Also, to go back on the music thing, I really, really like how it expresses somewhat of the emotions of Killian's mindset throughout the film. Now it's like the negatives. The the narrative, I won't say they all apart, but it's this. To me, it felt like it was on an endless cycle of the same shit for like almost like 2 hours, like at least like an hour and 30 minutes. And really, the last 30 minutes of the film is where the subplots kind of get introduced, and I'm just like, damn, that took a while to really even like build up. And the way that the movie concluded, it fell flat for me, and it just felt like they did a bait and switch.
Now, do you feel like this will give him? Do you feel like he needed his next movie to be fire, or he just needed to be in a movie in the theaters?
The way that his performance was, whether you like the film or not, it's definitely gonna give him some. Well, I won't say we'll give him some noms, but it's gonna have people looking at him, and considering him to put him in more films. Like he did a really, really good job because this was a different character, and knowing his background of him being in real life being abused, I can see like how he channeled that and put that into the character. And he also helped produce the film too, so that's a really good achievement for him. Yeah. The pacing is slow. It's a slow burn film. It definitely gets boring at times, bro. Like dead ass, there was somebody in the theater that had an audible yawn, like a loud ass yawn, and I didn't even get mad at it. I kind of just laughed at it because, bro, I feel the same way.
How was his body?
There's a scene with the bot, like there's multiple scenes in there where I'm like, what the fuck? This shit is weird. This is weird.
What'd he do?
Okay, fuck it. I'll say it. There's a scene where, because the whole like thing of Killian is he wants to go pro. He wants to be that I guess you could say being pro as a bodybuilder. He wants to get his card, and I just say there's a point in the movie where he touches somebody's abs, and it was just like, what the fuck? That's
You get horny?
Yes.
Mm.
Also, just to be petty, Ronald Reagan. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. That shit pissed me off. Fuck Ronald Reagan. I don't have a desire to rewatch this movie, just because of the ending and how there was like some tasteless things that they were doing. Like, you know how Joker 2 and the director is like so hell bent on the repercussions. No, the repercussions of the motive of that character, to where people in real life would like imitate that or idolize that the idea of Joker. That's what something kind of promoted in this movie, and I was not fucking with that. It's not a good look. But overall, I gotta say it's a 6 out of 10.
Damn, bro, we've been 6s all night.
Yeah, if it didn't have the tasteless things and the bait and switch ending, and because I really felt like it was just like I wasted 2 hours to where to the point that we got to. I can't really say it's worth a full price movie ticket. Maybe a matinee or Tuesday ticket, but I can't recommend that. Just wait to streaming or rental.
Salute, brother. Well, Alex, that's all
Won't
the
be
reviews.
watching.
That's all the reviews. How do you guys feel?
So
Good show.
One quick question. None of y'all seen Last Breath with Woody Harrelson?
Oh,
Mafia, didn't you watch that?
Yeah, we already reviewed that one.
Oh, y'all already reviewed it? All right.
Wait for streaming. I think it just came out on streaming today, I think.
Yeah, I watched it the other day. Yeah, definitely wait for streaming. Nothing of note saying. I was just wondering if y'all had seen it.
All right, salute.
Yeah, I'm not
well,
gay, but if I
I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I haven't checked. I don't know what's coming out next week, but
Dead Unicorn or something like that.
That shit look ass.
Yeah, I don't know about that,
it.
boy. I don't know about that.
It looked like good ass.
Whoa.
Yeah,
good ass.
It's like a horror comedy. It's weird.
Maybe some lemonade.
I'll just say this about that movie real quick. That's a
Working Man is coming out. A Working Man is coming out. The Woman in the Yard. I'm gonna go see The Woman in the Yard next week.
That shit look trash.
That shit gonna be ass-a-roni.
This is the thing.
Y'all see a black woman in the trailer, and all of a sudden it's trash. I see what type of time.
Nigga, they could have been.
The plot gonna be ass.
Yeah,
they could have been orange. They could have been orange. That should look ass.
Yeah.
It's PG-13, so I already know.
Look, hey, one time, Mom, she got closer to the house.
The whole premise is just goofy. I don't know. It's the woman in the yard.
Yeah. And then on top of that, the fucking woman literally looks like RuPaul. Like they're at the end of the trailer. Dog, at the end of the trailer, she pop up behind him and pimp slap somebody in the back of the head. I'm like, all right, what you doing?
That movie, that unicorn movie, that's an A24 movie. A24 gotta get their shit together, bro. They getting cooked by Neon.
General Ortega's in that, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Dion is cooking
my
them. Straight up cooking
God.
them. A24, I don't know what's going on with them. They've been on bullshit lately. They got to get it together.
This nigga said woman in the yard was scared Jack moving like black phone.
Facts.
It
He
probably
gonna be
would.
like, y'all niggas wouldn't be scared of a woman saying she gonna whoop your ass in the yard.
Y'all wouldn't be scared of a woman standing in the yard in the fucking black dress?
You wouldn't be scared if a woman told you how to pick your switch out. Y'all wouldn't be scared of that.
It's so goofy.
Side note, that's some country shit. Pick your switch out. You grow up in the city up north. They ain't gotta pick out your switch. A bitch just come out with it.
Fam,
fuck you up.
we got a homie in the group that is like actually scared of the black phone. Like he couldn't sleep that night.
Wait, Kevin Bacon?
Yes, bro. Imagine a movie about getting a whooping from a naked white man.
Ethan
like
Hawke.
You
Ethan
actually
Hawke.
scared you gonna be next.
You don't know what happened to him as a child. That's not fair.
Jack
I know
was
he didn't
beating
get
his family,
kidnapped
but
by
he
a
was
white
go-
man and put in
Bro,
the basement.
If you know Jack, he was the one beating everybody up in the house. He was throwing canned goods at people's head, billiards, fucking Coca-Colas at people's head. He was giving them concussions for 10 years straight. That nigga was the black phone nigga. He was Ethan Hawke. You know.
All right, man. Let's get to the fucking outros. Red Pig.
What's up?
Alright,
We in this
I love
bitch.
Disney.
Was that
I know you're fat ass laughing at that shit. Wow, I was laughing a little too fucking hard. And Saint with that fucking skimpy ass beard you got, bitch, you laugh too hard too, nigga.
Hey,
fuck?
your mustache is uneven, bitch.
My mustache not uneven, nigga. The fuck?
They fucked you up.
Yo, tell the nigga, yo, he fucked you up.
The barber coming, nigga.
The barber. That is so funny that he said that to that nigga. Barber nigga. I did not know Freddie Gibbs said that shit. That is so funny. The barber nigga. He funny as hell. Then now I just thought about his asshole. Now I can't laugh no more.
Yo, come on, stop saying this shit.
Man. See, you can't even enjoy that. Can't even like big the nigga up because I think about Freddie Gibbs.
His asshole was clean.
And it was clean.
I didn't want to see it, nigga.
You seen that asshole?
I said I didn't want to see it.
Bro, the nigga got lyrics on to cut my face with the rusty razor blade, and your asshole is like baby soft.
Clean.
Like, yeah, like
Yeah,
not a hair
that was
follicle anywhere.
not one.
I thought it was gonna be gnarly in there.
I think he there.
Yeah, he definitely in there.
Bro,
But
hair on your
outros,
ass
Mafia
is
Quad?
crazy.
I just told y'all who Red Peg looked like in the movie guys chat. Y'all go.
Oh no, I'm going, bro. I'm going.
Wait, let me see.
All right, good podcast. Appreciate everyone coming out. We'll catch
Wait,
y'all
where's
again
that?
next time.
Oh wait, isn't
Remember,
that a chat?
Keep it cinema. Alex.
Low key. Hey, she do have the same face structure as you. Man, like I said, guys, I just on air bought me a movie guy's dad hat. You feel me? So even though I was burned by my first solid cast purchase, I'll just blame the neighbor and not Blaze. You do good business, King. So copy some merch. Look out for that Wani and X mixtape coming to you soon, real soon, man. We gonna be out real soon.
Are we getting the BT verse on it?
BT can rap really well, but he'll never give a verse. He's the nigga that's like.
Is he a lyrical spiritual ass nigga?
No, he one of the niggas that.
Buck Electronica.
J Electronica. Ew, everybody trying to hear that shit.
Buck Electronica.
Everybody trying to hear that shit.
I ain't never heard a nigga big himself up and shoot himself in the foot at the same time.
Nigga trying to
That's
give us
crazy.
spiritual bars. We good.
Nigga said
We could get BT on the joint like DJ Drama. Fire.
Buck Jennings. That's crazy.
Oh no, get me on the ad libs and get me on the intro and outro just talking shit. That go crazy.
Yo, Buck, we need to, bro. I need you to come in like Jeezy. We say, you know, I'm serious, nigga. I got money. At the end, they can't tell me nothing. You either got to do some shit like that, or definitely do some like.
We need that alien Cardi. We need that beep 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 Cardi.
Just like that,
Lord.
I need that. I need you to go crazy like on some Stove God shit or some. I need you some Fly God shit. We need to be talking on the track.
All right. Who next outros, man? Come on.
Just say goodbye. Let's collectively say goodbye.
Yeah, we out this bitch.
All right, man. We out, man. We'll catch y'all later, man. Salute to everybody tuning in. Salute to the viewers.
Hey,
Go
if y'all
cop
ain't
some
text your
merch.
mama this week, text them and tell her you love them. Facts.
Unless
Unless she did. Facts.
I'll think about it.
That's it.
We're out.
Catch y'all next week,
Keep it
possibly.
cinema.
Keep it cinema.
To Jiggy, to Minute.